Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Follow the action through our extensive video coverage on Twitch and YouTube. For more information, visit Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself
Hello, whoa, wow, that's loud. That is loud. Whoa. Whoa, what's up with the levels? That is crazy loud. That's interesting. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Back on a Wednesday evening for some more modern.
Yeah, of course.
That's what we do.
That's all that we do. That's the only thing that we do.
I just wait. You know, I just think about the hours ticking down.
Oh, wait, can you do a mic check?
Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
We good?
I guess.
Has someone been playing with the?
Yeah, somebody's been playing with the levels.
Twiddling knobs.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
If you're in the chat, tell us how. If we're too loud or too quiet, just let us know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do a check.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Good. We're good to go.
Anyway, we're watching a match here between Calvin Chen on the left and Arnold Lee on the right. Calvin, Spicy Brew. Calvin likes to play. It's essentially the red deck wins, like mono red, like control, you know, that deck that he likes to play.
It's the battle of the foil decks, it seems.
Yeah, also
so
that.
Arnold Lee, well known for playing Jund. No surprise when Arnold turns up with his double sleeve cards.
Oh yeah.
Foiled out Jund deck.
Yeah, it's all curved. They're all curved.
They're all curved the same though, so it's fine. I think that's generally.
Oh, there's a beeping. There's a beeping noise. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Trying to figure out where the noise is coming from. Where's the? Yeah. I can't hear anything through the headphones though. Come on, guys. Give me some indication. Where's the audio? Where is the audio?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Grey Ogre Games headquarters.
Of course. Come on, guys. Where's my audio? This is the speakers. No, should be yeah. I can't hear any. I can't hear a single damn thing. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, I see. I see. That's where the door. Okay, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna try to do something. We'll be. Okay, so now we should be in business. Hello. Awesome.
Mic
So
check.
yeah, so now we should be in business. Excellent.
Venom 1982 in the chat saying that the noise has gone, so I think we're officially good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go.
And
Cool. We did it. We did it.
It took so long that they finished their first
Yeah,
game.
they finished the first game.
Arnold picking up a quick win, presumably. I popped out to get the life counter.
And like
It
Arnold,
looked
just
it looked like Arnold
took
just
the
Tarmogoyf beat down. So we saw Calvin, Arnold Inquisition, of course, like in turn one, taking a Blood Moon. Calvin plays a second Blood Moon for it to be Abrupt Decade.
Yeah.
Then Arnold just goes full offensive with the...
You think that we're not paying attention to the game? We are.
I'm watching
really
this. Don't worry. You know, Nick is the technical guru here.
And
In fact, Nick is just the all-round guru. I'm just here to
to
add
do
some
stuff.
legitimacy with the sound of my voice and my accent. Yeah,
The accent.
bring very little to the cast.
Oh, come on!
Other than
Don't put
good-
yourself
other-
down like that.
Other than good knowledge of card names and
I was watching the video from like Anna Akana. Man, she's hilarious. She's
from who, sorry?
Anna Akana. She's what's that show? Well, she has her own channel, Anna Akana. Okay, do you watch Ant-Man?
Ant-Man?
Yeah, Ant-Man.
Do you mean the Marvel movie?
Ant-Man.
No.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. No.
Okay.
Well, you mean the movie?
Yeah, the movie.
I've watched the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, you know the last scene where like Michael Penny was like trying to describe that Falcon was looking for
Okay.
Ant-Man,
Yeah.
and then there was a smoking hot chick
Okay.
in the club.
Don't explicitly remember that.
She's a smoking hot chick.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Anna Akana. Anyway, yeah, she just to go back to this thing, like she was talking about like call your friends out when they're trying to demean themselves.
I see.
So it's
Also,
like
we're friends now.
yeah,
as well.
stop, yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Stop
I'm having a
saying
great day.
mean things to my friend.
I'm having a great day today. It's going well. It's a good Wednesday. I'll put this in the diary tonight.
Venom 92 saying teamwork, boys, teamwork. Yeah, that's the stuff. Teamwork
The
is
stream team. I don't think you can say
stream
the
team?
stream team. That's probably trademarked by someone else.
I don't know. Let's I'm gonna
It feels
Google
like
that.
it is. Stream team feels like it just feels like it's too.
Yeah, that's a stream team homepage.
Yeah, we probably
Like,
shouldn't say that.
I don't care. Nobody watches this stream.
That's not true. There are people watching.
That's,
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
not.
true.
It looks like a charity.
Oh.
That's nice.
oh
It's
my
not-
gosh.
It's
Okay.
not what I thought it was. I thought it was some sort of like
I
Twitch,
know.
Twitch channel.
All right, about the stream team. The stream teams offers a variety of indoor and outdoor activities throughout the year, all of which are free and open to the public. And
Cities.
so the stream team is about
Streams. Real
Streams,
as
like-
in rivers. No.
yeah. All right.
I bet they're very happy. I wonder how many times someone has asked to buy them out of that domain name. Some Twitch channel like goes, streamteam.com is the
Oh my gosh, really? Like the first thing that pops up is
they've got some great SEO going on there.
oh man, yeah. This
I
is
wonder how many hits they get for that. A lot.
look at that. People also search for the stream team CS:GO.
That's what first jumps to mind, right? It's some sort of video game.
Right, the Twitch
Streaming.
Twitch type stuff, and like and here we have like streamteam.info. It's not even a .com, by the way. It's not even a .com. Like if you're not a .com, you're second class citizen on the internet. All your search engine optimization and whatnot, like you might as well just throw it down the drain.
I don't know about that. People are
Being very creative now.
but they have countries that tend to be quite happy when they get their own domain.
like .in, yeah, that's
because
true.
I think Saudi Arabia got it. Oh, I can't remember.
Did they have,
I
like-
want to say fairly recently,
Yeah.
because there was a big news about how you could like type in Arabic on Google
yeah,
when you
yeah,
previously
yeah.
couldn't do that. And I think they got a domain name. It was quite a big deal. I say like it was
I
recently,
mean,
probably
they-
5 so years ago, but it seems fairly recent to me.
And
It's just,
yeah, they had a public holiday, and then they took away the internet, right? No, that's Turkey. Sorry, I feel so
comment.
bad. Yeah.
No comment.
Man,
no comment on the relationship of governments and internet freedom.
Man, I feel so bad. But then, I mean, like, I've got a lot of close Turkish friends, and we are like, yeah, that's how it goes.
It's interesting. So when I went to, just more broadly on the topic of censorship on the
Oh, yeah.
internet, when I went to China, well, wait for them to shuffle up. When I went to China, and so strange, like I want to go on a website. Oh no, I can't go on it for some reason.
Right.
YouTube.
So you can't go on YouTube.
Facebook, Twitter. That's like what?
Okay, so for those of you out there in Singapore land, all right, I found out that you can use Google, YouTube, Facebook, whatever not you want if you have data roaming. And specifically, like, I think Singtel data roaming is shite.
Oh really?
But I use StarHub, and I was surprised. Like I went to do that data travel thing. Like you SMS like DT2 or DT3. We're not sponsored by StarHub, by the way.
Yeah.
So like you SMS like DT2, DT3, and then you get some data packets. I was able to like surf Facebook and
Wow,
stuff.
that's yeah.
That's awesome.
I guess it gets around it, right? You know, because the censorship comes from the central.
I have no idea.
presumably. Something
And
about
it's so
computers.
strange.
Something computers.
Something about something computer code hackers.
So back to the game. Arnold, we're seeing a Thoughtseize from Calvin. Arnold has kept a one-land hand with Inquisition, Dark Confidant, Lightning Bolt, Broadblade, Liliana, and Maelstrom Pulse.
He can't cast anything except the Inquisition.
Oh, and he drew a land off the top. And not only a land, I think that's a Blackleaf Cliffs.
Yeah, it's like red black
For the
doesn't
maximum. So Dark Confidant
doesn't do
next
you
turn.
damage.
I'm going to see probably a Dark Confidant next turn, and then hopefully the Dark Confidant is going to propel him into Liliana, because he's got double black, Maelstrom Pulse, and then Bloodbraid Elf. That is just...
That's classic.
and
That's
another
Thoughtseize,
Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
So yeah, so what do you take now? Because
You take the Dark Confidant, like the snap. Just take the Dark Confidant. You know your opponent's going to be able to cast, stuff on turn 2. Unless you fear the Liliana, which I don't think he should. He's got another Thoughtseize ready to go. So he could keep the Dark Confidant there because he's got a Fatal Push, and that's the only relevant target at this point in time. So maybe you take the Liliana, or you take the Bloodbraid Elf, because the Bloodbraid Elf but you can take the Bloodbraid Elf later.
I feel like I don't know how big a difference the 1 mana makes, right? So
right, yeah.
So we know that if next turn Arnold, he could draw a land for turn, then it's like amazing. Wow, he takes a lightning bolt.
Oh wow, okay.
So Arnold
That's
draws a
interesting.
land for turn, so we know he's got 3.
Mm-hmm.
So then presumably the third Thoughtseize takes a Liliana, but then you're left with the Bloodbraid Elf.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see the Great One himself.
Ah, Bob.
And then so we see Calvin drew a Young Pyromancer for turn.
Mm-hmm.
So Young Pyromancer into Fatal Push, do you like that? Or do you
Man,
like
I
Young
don't-
Pyromancer into Thoughtseize instead?
Man, I don't want to give my opponent any cards. Like, I don't think it will work. Like, Arnold is a very, very good player. If you give him that inch, he will make it work to a mile. And so, just that's the way Dark Confidant is. Like, it will draw you
It
that.
seems like you've Thoughtseized him twice. Why are you gonna let him keep gain
The
back?
Liliana.
Yeah, because the Thoughtseize is a 1-for-1 trade.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you're already on Calvin's on the play.
I think Fatal Push, yeah.
Fatal Push. Yeah. So stop him gaining the advantage. We know that Arnold drew a third land. Arnold's destroying these lands. Like he
Just
needs
like,
them.
yeah.
So he can cast a natural turn 3 Liliana.
Or he can I think he just goes to the Maelstrom Pulse here.
So Blooming Marsh.
Yeah, Maelstrom Pulse,
Maelstrom
get
Pulse,
rid of this thing. And so this stems a little bit of the bleeding, especially when the Liliana does hit the battlefield next turn.
Yep.
Or the Bloodbraid Elf hits the battlefield into a Liliana. I'm not... Wow, okay. Alright. So, Goblin... what's that?
Goblin Rabble Master.
Yeah, Rebel Master. That's
So that's a
name.
2 in a red 2/2 for a Goblin. Beginning of your combat step, create a 1/1 Goblin.
Yeah.
Put it into the battlefield tapped and attacking,
Yeah.
and then it gets +1/+0 when it attacks for each Goblin you control.
So let's see. Yeah, Goblin Rebel Master. Yeah. So
It's good.
other goblins, but there's a caveat to it. Other goblins you control have to
They have
attack.
to attack. Yeah,
And look
that's
at
the
it.
downside.
Look at that.
And then Bloodbraid Elf.
What did I say?
Cascading into Liliana. Like, what can you do against
What-
that? Another Liliana
what
and a
did I say?
Scavenging Ooze?
Yeah. So
I mean, the Goblin Rabble Master does give you
He's
Well,
going to be able to kill the Liliana this turn for sure.
He's going to have to trade off his Rebel Master though. I mean, he's not.
Oh, no, he
he's not
doesn't,
there.
he
just
doesn't.
attacks for 2. Yeah, does both at the Liliana.
Presumably
them,
will
yeah.
eat one, and
Take one, yeah.
Liliana goes
Not
down.
bad for a free Cascade though.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, Calvin here is not going to be able to save his Goblin Rebel Master because next turn there's going to be wow, so all 4 Thought Seizers at you know within the first like 15 cards of the deck. That's insane.
Oh, Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
Oh, he doesn't have double
He
red.
doesn't have double red, yeah.
No.
He went to play it and he was like, no.
No, I don't. No, I can't.
So tap 3. So the race is on now.
Yeah.
Calvin
but
needs
Goblin
to
Rebel
find-
Master hits so hard.
It does, but I don't think it's... I don't know if it's quick enough. So that's going to be 4. Down to 4.
Yep.
Down to... So that's 4
No,
damage.
14, yeah.
14 goes to 4. Then takes 1, 2... Takes 6 next turn. Goes to 8. Goes to 1. And then takes 1, 2, 3...
No,
so
he
would
needs
kill him
to-
dead. Yeah, he would kill...
Wow.
Another Bloodbraid off. I mean, this is just...
Is that lightning bolt? Oh, wow.
Dark
Okay.
Confident.
So he's going to leave the Bloodbraid off back? No, you should attack. Yeah, exactly. So
It's
all
just
this...
haymakers. It's just
Look at-
haymakers.
You know, Arno didn't do a lot of damage.
Ensnaring Bridge with no cards in hand.
Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, this is hilarious. And, you know, he just needs a lightning bolt.
He does. So he's you know, Dark Confidence going to get him to see 2 cards a turn.
And one of them has to, you know, Kolagan's Command, Lightning Bolt. What else is in there? Collective Brutality.
Yeah, Kolagan's Command. Yeah, there we go. And that's it. And that's
How
it.
did
So
he?
he drew the
Kolagan's
for
Command,
turn,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
So we saw the Inquisition of Kozilek, then draw the Kolagan's Command for turn. That was
That's hilarious.
haymakers.
Yeah.
You know, 4 Thought Seizes, no problem. I'll play a Bloodbraid Elf into Liliana. I'll play a second Bloodbraid Elf into Dark Confident.
Yeah.
You know, then Ensnaring Bridge off the top.
Easy game.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
And
easy.
then Arnold, just cool as you like, just, Kolagan's Command. Didn't even use the Chandra Torch of Defiance in hand.
Sure,
which would have
whatever,
been the
yeah.
other, you know, looking for a red mana source to play +1.
So yeah, you know, there was so many outs. Like he could have just drawn a red source. He could have, you know, drawn a direct damage spell, in which I think his deck has maybe like 8 to 10 copies. So the goblins, Aloysius goes saying the goblins must attack, but the problem is that you have Ensnaring Bridge. So when you have a clash of can and cannot, a must and cannot, you follow the cannot. The general rule is that you follow the cannot. So for example, just now the goblins must attack, but the Ensnaring Bridge prevents them from attacking. You actually follow the Ensnaring Bridge. Alright, we're going to go for a break. We got like 32 minutes left and we'll be back in about 30
We can segue back into our...
That's why, yeah. So I'm going to put on a replay and then we'll talk over the replay. But I've got to do the outro because every video needs an outro, you know? Remember, you can join us on the stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Singapore time. On twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube. You miss all the replays, just go to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. And do check out our website, GreyOgreGames.com, to find out more about the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals. In fact, this month we're going to have the first SQ, the seasonal qualifier for the year, and that'll be quite entertaining to watch. This weekend we'll have the monthly, so do tune in for that. That's on Sunday, and then seasonal qualifiers will be on 31st. 31st of March. All right, we'll see you guys in. We'll stay on the line, but yeah, do tune in for the next video. So let's I'm gonna try to bring on a replay. James, ask away. What do you want to know?
So last week, big release for the Magic World.
Yep.
I don't know what you call it. 25th Masters, Anniversary Masters, A25. I don't actually know what the term is. It's something.
You call it,
Hey, we'll call it.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
We'll call it 25th Masters.
All right.
You and I both had the chance to draft it. Same pod.
Yep.
You were sitting 2 seats upstream from me and stole all my green cards.
Oh, god damn. I could have had the Jace. I passed that set of cards. It was... Why?
I wouldn't... So just...
God damn.
So Mick and I were in the same draft pod, and Mick was in seat 3, and I was in seat 5.
5, yeah.
And the person in between us opened a Jason Mind Sculptor, which was obviously...
The
I don't like to think about it, right? You know, I don't. You know, it doesn't. It's not.
It's luck, right?
Yeah, and you can't. If you every time someone next to you opened up a good card and you didn't, you'd never draft because you'd be just like, oh, I could have had those packs. No, I didn't think
No,
it's
but
the point
you
of thinking
open some
about
of the packs sometimes, and like they're just insanely good.
So, yeah, and most of them were insanely bad, which was my experience with it, right? So presumably you've done just one draft,
Yeah.
like I did. What were your initial thoughts? Well, I say initial thoughts. What were your thoughts on the draft?
Okay, so my thoughts on the draft itself were that it's number one, this figure is like the most powerful removal in the set. Everything like it's a battle of the two twos, right? It was a battle of the two toughness. And if you had like 3 toughness creatures, like you were king. So in that respect, like that's a lot of the creatures in the draft. The removal is kind of weird. Kindle is, you know, anything that deals 2 damage or just -2/-2, you know, it's fantastic. And there's not a lot of synergy, I find, except for that one deck. That one deck, which was the blue-white flicker deck.
Ah, yes.
That was insane. That deck is insane. When you play with morphs and flicker, if you don't know the interaction, they return to the battlefield, you know, face up.
Yeah,
So that's amazing.
That's good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but you know, only one player at the table could play, you know, blue-white flicker. Other than that, like, it's okay.
I feel
It's
that's
really okay.
quite a common response.
It wasn't like overpowered.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like modern Masters where you looked at a pack and you were thinking, holy crap, this is still in here? What is wrong with this table? And, you know. it's just-
So I agree. I think that it is, and that's the benchmark I was thinking about it.
right,
Next to,
modern
or
Masters.
perhaps Iconic Masters as well.
Even Iconic
But
Masters, you were
even
looking.
Iconic Masters felt a lot more powerful.
Yeah, you looked into the pack and it's like, at
Well,
the end of the day.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, look, oh there's a card like a
Jeez,
know,
you guys
a
didn't pick
a dragon
this?
card, right? So that's one of the examples.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
these
yeah.
dragon cards. You're like in a core set, for example.
Mhm.
This is like a first or second pick.
Yeah.
But in this format where you're sort of trying to craft an archetype, so in Iconic Masters you had like the blue-red, like tempo bounce deck with the things that couldn't be blocked, like creatures that couldn't be blocked.
Or with the hasties and flyers and stuff
yeah,
like that.
and you know, so there were lots of themes in my experience of Anniversary Masters with it. It was just a bit more all over the place. There were just some individually powerful cards, but you weren't drafting a deck. I felt that I just sat down, I took the best card out of my pack, and at the end I just had a deck. But I wasn't like drafting particularly for synergy. Like there were some synergy concerns, but I was just like, what is, you know, and after pack 1 you're like, oh, I think these colours are open.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best card? What is the best card in these colours? Like, I will just take that, and it will go into my deck. And it's basically, I just drafted a curve. I was like, I need some 2 drops and 3 drops and 4 drops, maybe 1 or 2 removal spells, some combat tricks. And if I just turn my creature sideways every turn, I'll probably be pretty good. Everyone else wants to muck around doing like horseshoe crab and retraction healing.
Well, you could. I mean, like that. It gave you the opportunity to do that, but there were only like 2 card combos. There were so many 2 card combos.
Yeah.
In the set, like, you know, you have
Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl.
Yeah, Arbor Elf Utopia. Oh man, you know how many I like in the 6 games we played? I think 4 of the games I was able to just go like 4 mana on turn 2.
Yeah,
but I had nothing to do with 4 mana.
just
like, I just sat there. And like,
obviously, horseshoe crab and
retraction helix or horseshoe crab.
Presence of Gone.
Yeah, Presence of Gone. Was there like
horseshoe crab, heavy arbalest?
Yeah, heavy arbalest with curiosity. Oh, that's so fun.
So basically, horseshoe crab. If you open a horseshoe crab,
like that's
like
your
the
first
best
pick
combo enabler, right? Because it's just untapping things is super powerful, and there's a lot of things that have tap do something exciting.
But there was so many. I mean, like there were so many like 2 card combos. But at the end of the day, the whole set did not interact well with each other. Besides the blue-white flash deck.
Yeah. Right.
Like you had green Stompy, but like you had green Ram. But you didn't really have anything to ramp into. Yeah. You know?
Agreed.
Like I have to like turn 2 cultivate, and like turn 3 I would have 6 mana.
And you're just like, what do I do with this? Nothing really. Yeah, you're like hoping, oh, I hope I open like an Acroma, for example.
Oh, that would be
then
sweet.
that would be amazing because I can ramp into that, you know. But there was a lot of like, there were some ramp cards with like not really great payoffs, as you said.
Yeah.
There were.
I mean, there were like big creatures, like 9 mana for the 9/9 trample and stuff like that. Sure, there were big creatures, don't get me wrong. But like those aren't insane payoffs. Those aren't the things that you should be getting. I think the best of them was like the Woolly Trocta or something.
Woolly Loxodon.
Woolly Loxodon,
yeah, I love
so
it.
those
6,
are like
7.
3 mana for 2/2. Okay, fine. Like if you get screwed and you don't have your ramp on, like 3 mana for 2/2, totally fine. But then you come to a point where, I think that's the best payoff for like green ramp, but that's like the only
good, yeah.
and that's not really very good. It's like a 6/7 sure. We talk about like battle of the 2 toughness.
Yeah.
That definitely has more than 2 toughness, but still,
It just gets blocked, right? By
it just gets
1/1s.
blocked.
So I drafted a green-red medium deck.
Oh,
that
yeah.
had Rurik Thar, the Unbowden,
That was hilarious.
which is quite good. So if you don't know what it does, it's 6-inch. It's a 6/6 for 6 with vigilance and reach,
yeah.
and it has to attack each turn if able, but not much can really block it.
Yeah.
And then whenever someone casts a non-creature spell, they take 6 damage. So you just
so-
you plonk it down against these people who want to do crafty counter spells. Wait for them to tap out. You play this. They look at the hand and go, "Oh, this is not good."
Yeah.
You want to bounce it and then counter it. Okay, take 6 damage. But I felt like the best cards in my deck were, honestly, that I had the Woolly Loxodons.
Woolly Loxodon,
Because
yeah.
I was like, I'm happy to play them for 3 for a morph.
Yeah.
And then just attack and trade.
Because they trade with
Yeah,
anything on the board
they
already,
trade.
yeah.
And then you can scare people. So if you have sort of like Skirt Commando, the thing that whenever it deals damage, you can deal 2 damage to target creature or player. You scare them with the morphs, right? You play
Yeah.
and I had
man.
Fortune Thief, which is you can't lose the game. Any damage reduces your life from
Oh, yeah,
less
yeah,
one,
yeah.
reduce it to 1. So you
It's like flip it over.
so you scare them with the morphs. And if people haven't played with morphs before, like if they didn't play Khans of Tarkir, they don't like understand what's going on. Like morphs, you're like, I can just do this at any time. Doesn't use a stack. It just happens. All of a sudden, it just exists.
Like suddenly, it's
Yeah. But that was one of the best cards in my deck, so common. And then Wildwood Invoker, which is the 4/3 for 2 green, which has 8 +5/+5.
Oh
and
yeah,
trample,
yeah.
target
Oh
creature,
man, that
+5/+5
guy
and
is
trample.
insane.
But they're like middle of the pack commons, right?
Yep.
It just felt like that sort of format where you're just playing, these super medium creatures that were also
Super
probably
medium.
they were also like fairly medium in the formats that they came in.
Yeah.
So like Woolly Loxodon was good in Khans of Tarkir.
It was
But
okay.
It was good, but the morphs but I think it was good because the morphs, like you play the morph game with people,
right.
you play a morph on turn 3, and then if you get because a lot of the common morphs, all of the common morphs in the shard colors had 5 mana morph flip up.
Yeah.
So like the Mardu one that made 3/1/1 tokens, a team one that was just a 6/6.
Yep.
Yeah. So once you get to 5, you're like, oh, now we're going to play the morph game. Like, do you block? Do you not block? Do you get absolutely blown out? So but they were so Will Loxton was medium in that format. Wild Invoker like super medium.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it just felt different. So in Modern Masters 2017, it's just like, wow, this card is a first pick. Like Din Rover Horror was just like, Storm, Mist Raven, Falcon
I
Wrath
know.
Noble, like all of these cards, just like, whoa, these cards were insane. And then you just feel.
But then, and then you come to here, it's like, okay, I'm gonna pick the. So I mean, like, we talked about it before. Masters, like, you usually pick the foil, then you pick the rare, or the vice versa. Man, I got a lot of money cards. Somebody passed me a foil borrow. I opened crab. I still took the rare. I think that was the rare was relevant. I forget what it was. Oh no, I took a foil Boros Charm.
Yeah, first pick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I picked like a foil Nihil Spell Bomb.
Oh yes, that must be.
And
that's
that
a
was
modern,
money.
Yeah.
That was money, and then I picked the foil Dark Ritual because it
Also
looked
good.
nice.
Yeah.
It looked very, very nice.
Yeah.
And then after that, the draft was like, okay, I was expecting it to be a Modern Masters. I think that's my
Yeah.
benchmark, or like any of the Masters set. And no, it was like, oh, okay, this is kind of
It
powerful.
felt
I
like
guess it's okay.
it felt like quite a. It felt like a core set
Yeah.
that had some slightly more powerful cards in, and also more themes. Like, so normally core sets are quite simple, right? It's like, oh, let's start people to play Magic. There's a lot of like creatures that have maybe like 1 or 2 abilities.
Yeah,
like
it's like first strike. and
super
this thing,
simple
yeah.
spells.
Mhm.
It felt sort of like that, where you're like, if I draft a good curve and I draft, some creatures and some removal spells,
Yeah,
it
didn't feel like a synergy
Yeah,
type
it didn't
of.
feel like the Masters format potentially that people are used to, where you're like, oh, I'm just going to do crazy stuff with these old cards that they never tested them together, so I'm just going to break them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I'd say in my turn, I did one draft of Eternal Masters.
Uh-huh.
I opened the two cards in my deck, Visara the Dreadful and Caracas. So Visara the Dreadful is you can tap it to destroy that creature, and Caracas return target legendary creature to its owner's hand.
Yep.
So basically, as long as you have Caracas on tap, they can never kill your Doomblade on a stick. Right? You can just bounce it, and they're like,
And then just
So
that's
that's what I was
hilarious.
expecting, and instead I got. Well, I first picked a Chandra's Outrage, which is 2 red for a deal 4 damage.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
It's good. In this sort of set, I was expecting to like the rare was just like all the uncommons were just like they're super like.
But you
not
took
good.
Rurikta, man. You had
yeah.
two. You had two Ruriktas.
I had one. Had a
You
full
didn't
one.
pick the other one.
No, I didn't see the other one. I only saw one.
Oh, that means Ryan picked that one.
Yeah, so I took a foil one.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah, so.
Oh man. Yeah, I had. Oh, that was my. Was that my pack?
No, it wasn't. I got that.
That was
second
somebody.
pack.
Yeah, that
I
was
got second
somebody's
pack. So yeah. So people. So I don't know if I would do it again. Maybe.
Nah, I wouldn't want to play this. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to play this format. It's just, it's an interesting set to open. But yeah, it's pricey. It's pricey. I would rather draft Iconic Masters.
So
Honestly speaking, I would rather draft Iconic
So
Masters.
it's an interesting question. So it was however much it was. I can't remember, $50.
It's
Was the
$50,
price
yeah.
Now what price would it be palatable to play this? Is it $7 a pack? Is it $6 a pack?
Okay, I
Is
would.
it $5 a pack?
I don't know. It'll probably be like $6 or $7 a pack.
I think so.
Right. So that would be maybe times 4. So 24, 25 to $30.
Yeah.
I think somewhere there. The $30, I'll be in. Like just the normal, like one pack per win, stuff like that. Yeah.
So it begs the question. Wizards have said that they're not releasing. They're doing sort of different master sets now. They're doing quote unquote themed master. I don't know what themed means. Is modern not a theme?
Weren't
is iconic?
these all- yeah,
is
weren't-
iconic not a theme?
Weren't all these themed master sets?
Is anniversary not a theme? I guess not.
Okay,
maybe
the thing that I want to say is that if they do it themed, it's great because they get to reprint legacy cards as well as modern cards.
Yeah.
And they can print banned cards, which some people are still, looking sorting after. So I guess it's
but
fine.
it begs, I'm looking forward to mono green masters, for example,
Oh,
where all the
that's
cards are mono
hilarious.
green. But it begs the question: where does I guess Wizards go from here, right? What do you do now? Because it's
You make a pack of 8 cards that are specific to one planeswalker.
the
And you make
Jace.
one the just
But it's I'm interested to see what happens with these $10 premium packs, because the last couple of the draft set, they're supposed to be for, quote unquote, for drafting, but I think everyone knows at this point that they're basically just to reprint like valuable cards. So
reprint masters.
it seems like you're at a bit of a crossroads. Like, do you just lean heavily into the reprint and go, this is going to be bad to draft, but here are mythics galore. Like you need Ensnaring Bridge, it's a rare. You need Chalice the Void, it's a rare. Like that. Or do you lean more heavily into the draft side and go like, look, we've created this super cool draft environment where you're going to have fun playing it, but you're going to probably not so we
much
can give you some, right?
We can give you some,
But
right?
we can't give you the same, and maybe you lower the price, right?
Can someone please tell me this game? Keelan Armstead's asking. Keelan Armstead, this is Magic the Gathering, if you're wondering. Being played here at Grey Ogre Games in sunny Singapore. Yeah.
So that was
That I think that's always going to be the struggle. That's always going to be, you got to find that balance. Watsy doesn't seem to have found that balance yet.
Yeah.
On
the 7th. Well, I feel like they did with Modern Masters 2017, but I think that's in hindsight. That's probably because they just were like, screw it, just give them all the cards.
Just give them what the people want.
Because the draft format for that was like, oh, I hope you've got Dim Raver Horrors. So it feels like there is a real tension between those things, and I don't know what the answer is, but maybe there is no answer, right? Some people are always going to be unhappy, and you just have to
everybody's gonna be everybody's always gonna be unhappy.
Yeah.
You cannot satisfy everyone. But you can. I mean, like, you have to just concentrate on what your core or what you want to do.
Yeah.
If they want to reprint, like, just reprint. I don't, they don't have to justify it. They don't have to justify it to anyone. There will be some people will be happy, some people will be sad, and they will just have to,
Yeah.
just suck it up.
And I guess it's, do you want to just keep reprinting modern cards? I don't know. So Mick has just waved.
Yeah.
So we actually have a pack of iconic Masters 25. And
Yeah,
Mick
so
has
we're
just
gonna
waved
play.
down
We're
there.
gonna play this game where I don't know what's the rules of the game. We're supposed to read out the card
Mick's-
ability.
So no. So you can, if you don't, you just give me the card name and I'll tell you what the converted mana cost, the abilities.
Oh wow, that's it. Oh wait, that's a judge call. Hold on, I'll be right back. No, you describe what the game is.
So for the listeners of Limited Resources podcast, you may hear occasionally the game Let's Stump Vargas, where basically they open up an old pack of cards and basically, you're supposed to guess or tell them. You get the name of the card and you're supposed to say the characteristics of the card. So I've been doing this for a while with some of my friends, and it's fun. It's interesting that you always think that you know what most of the cards do, but you rarely. There's always like one or two abilities or words that you miss out. So we're gonna, while Mick's doing a judge call, we're gonna try and get this set up, and hopefully Mick can test me on my intimate knowledge of the Anniversary 25 Masters format. So Mick, we're ready to go. So I don't know how you want to do this. Do you want to?
So, no. We
how
should take
good?
turns. Okay, so.
Oh, we're going to take turns.
Oh,
Okay.
No, I saw the first card.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm going to
So you deal it.
stack up the cards in reverse order. Okay, I'll take the first one because I saw what color it is.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and then we'll get to the bottom. Okay.
So Mick's
So-
going to just give me a card name, and I'll. So there's no.
Oh come on, this is easy.
Is
This is
it?
too easy. Now I should tell you what it is, and then you tell me what the card name is.
Oh, I don't think I can do that. That's difficult. That's
come
much
on.
too difficult.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
All right, okay. So it's a white card. All right, instant. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the
So it's
return that card
cloud
to the
shift, right?
battlefield
So,
under your
so,
control.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
cloud
cloud
shift
shift.
for one
Okay.
and a white.
Go ahead.
Original set, do you know that?
Original set, man.
It's, I think it's
ABR,
Avacyn
it's
Restored.
ABR.
Yeah. One of two good cards. Well, that's not
One
true.
of two good cards.
That's not true.
Okay, all right. So your turn.
So what do you want then? So
I don't know.
give
You think of what you want to give.
So I think I need to give you the
Yes.
name of this card because it's mentioned in the text.
Right. Okay.
So the name of the card is Raiders.
Oh wow, Ogre. So it's black 2.
No.
No.
Oh,
wait. No, Ogre is 1 and black.
Yes.
1 and black. It's a 2/3. Ogre. If you don't attack it, basically if you don't attack during your turn, it deals you 2 points of damage, except for the turn that it entered the battlefield.
Correct. And do you know what set it's originally from?
Oh, this has to be Arabian Nights, right?
It is
All right.
Arabian Nights.
Yeah, Arabian Nights. All right. Okay.
So play along at home if you're interested. This is
Yeah.
I always find people really they're like, I know
I
all
know
of the cards.
everything.
So I did this with Arab Devastation. I did this with Amonkhet immediately after Amonkhet, and I couldn't remember half of the
Half the
cards.
card
So,
names,
and I was
okay.
like, I feel pretty good.
All right. Okay. So this one's easy. Thresher Lizard.
So that's a 2 and a red for a 3/2,
Yep.
and as long as you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, it gets +1/+2.
Yeah, it's
And
too
from,
easy.
It's from Amonkhet. It's
Yeah,
from
of course.
yeah.
It's from Amonkhet. You just talked about Amonkhet. What the hell?
It's interesting that out of all the Amonkhet cards, this is in here, but
Well, you need some representation. Represent.
so yeah. So
They have 25. So like you have 25 years of Magic, which technically you should have 100 sets. 100 sets that are released. So yeah.
yeah. So next
Right.
card, I think you know this one, Cultivate.
Oh, Cultivate. Come on. Two and a green. Sorcery. It's a green card, obviously. Search your library for two basic lands, or put 1 basic land onto the battlefield tab and put 1 into your hand.
Do you know what set it was originally from? I'm not sure. This
Wow. Cultivate is M13, M12, M13,
M11.
M11. Okay,
Was that really
yeah.
the first time this card appeared?
Yes.
Because that surprises me.
Because-
It does not seem like a core set card.
Okay, so M11 was when they printed cards that were the non-arcane version of Kamigawa cards.
Oh, so that is.
So this is Kodama's Reach.
Kodama's Reach. Yeah.
So that, you know, they had like a lot of arcane cards. Like we had like Piratic Ritual. I think that was M11 or M12,
It's like a
M10.
Desperate Ritual.
Yeah, it's like Desperate Ritual, but it's not arcane. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So 2 for 2.
Okay. Oh, this is easy. Phantasmal Bear.
So it's a single blue for a 2/2.
Right.
It's a bear.
Mm-hmm.
When it becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it.
Yeah, it's a bear illusion.
So that is from M. I was going to say M13.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was going to say M13.
Okay, all right.
M12.
M12, not
it
bad.
was reprinted M13.
Yeah. It was reprinted. I think it was reprinted M13, and there was a master set with Phantasmal Bear.
I think it was Modern Masters 2015. I want to say
Yeah.
2015. I might be wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, it had
It's fine.
illusory angel with
It's
it.
fine. Ah. Yes.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
So
This was the
two
set.
and a blue for a 4/4 fly, and
Oh
you can only
man,
play.
so
yeah,
powerful.
you can only play
if you play another
for a
spell
this
that turn,
turn.
yeah.
Yeah. Ah, here we go. What's something we discussed earlier?
That was with Ornithopter.
Skirk Commando.
Skirk Commando. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh man,
Oh,
I
no.
don't know. Skirk Commando. It's red. It's red. It's a goblin. No?
It is those things.
No, it's red and a goblin, but man, what does it do? I think it's a 3 mana 2/2, but I forget what's the ability.
It's 1 red for a goblin 2/1. When Skirk Commando deals combat damage to a player, you have it deal
You
2
have it
damage
deal
to target creature that
Yeah,
player
yeah.
controls. Morph 2 red.
Yep.
So I discussed.
Yeah,
everything.
shit,
This
we
card I
we
had in my
talked
deck.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
God damn.
So, yeah. Oh, what set? It's
Yeah.
from. It's from Onslaught.
Onslaught.
Right? The spider.
Invasion.
That's Onslaught.
Onslaught.
Invasion is the. Invasion's the. It's like a diamond at the bottom with the little. It looks like an ice cream cone invasion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's Onslaught.
So
Alright,
that's on with
so-
tribal goblins, right?
Yep. Okay. Oh come on!
Ah, luck of the draw.
I'm gonna read you the flavor text. I'm gonna read you the flavor text because like this is
Okay.
the umpteenth time this has been reprinted. So this was from originally from Mirage. Okay.
Mirage.
Right. For the first time in his life,
What?
Grok felt a little warm and fuzzy inside.
What set is Mirage? Is that the
Mirage.
Is that the palm tree?
Yeah, it's the palm tree.
Oh,
Mirage.
I don't
It's
know
the
what
it's
that
the
is.
art from
it's
Mirage.
It's a red card.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's enchantment aura. Okay, for the first time in his life, Grok felt a little warm and fuzzy.
Is it?
It's a white card too. It's a white enchantment aura. For the first time, yeah, and
I've
Yeah.
got absolutely.
enchantment. Okay, so it's a removal. It's a removal.
Oh, is it?
I'll
Is
give
it
you-
pacifism?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay, I
pacifism.
didn't know that.
It's like it's the original art of pacifism, and that's like so awesome. And it's
Oh,
the
wow.
same. It's the same flavor text. I remember.
That's
that.
a card they won't reprint in Sand anymore.
Oh no, for sure not. Like this is too
Okay.
powerful. Like in fact, in this set alone, there was pacifism, and there was a 3 mana creature can't block, creature
Oh,
can't
yeah.
attack, and that was the correct version of pacifism.
Here we go. A functional reprint. Oh, this was
Okay.
the original one. There is a functional reprint.
Okay.
Phyrexian Ghoul.
Oh, it's 3 mana, 1 black, and 2 and a black. It's a 2/2. Sacrifice a creature, gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
What set is it from?
Oh gosh,
It's from one with
this has
Phyrexians
to
in.
be Oh, is this Saga? Okay, so it's either Saga or it's Scourge. Right? It's Saga.
As a saga.
Yeah.
What do you know what the reprint is? The functional reprint.
That's Nantuko
Nantuko
Husk.
Nantuko Husk, yeah.
Alright.
Which was good in that standard deck where they had Zulaport cut for it.
Oh yeah,
And
man.
return to the ranks and just sacrifice it and just
You
blitz
sacrifice
the
everything at the
pods, yeah.
you sacrifice everything, and then your upkeep before the trigger goes on attack, you sacrifice everything again.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, fun. Ghost Ship.
2 blue
Yep.
for a flying 2/4
Yep.
creature which has blue regenerate ghost ship.
Damn, you're good at this game.
Yeah.
Original printing. Come on, this one's hard. Ghost ship thing, man. Going down with the ship is just the beginning.
It's old.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is old.
So I want to say Visions.
Nah.
But is it older than Visions?
It's older than Visions.
Chronicles, Homeland,
Nah.
Arabian Nights.
The Dark.
The
Everything
Dark.
everything else except the Dark. Like you're skirting the this
No,
thing,
I don't remember that.
Arabian Nights, Homeland. It's like no.
So here we go. How about I give you the flavor text for this one?
Sure, sure.
And I'll give you the art. Okay.
All right.
The flavor text is the tool of evil are mere things, and like all things, they cannot last forever. Song of All, Canto 881.
Oh man.
And the art is a mock sapphire being destroyed.
Oh, this is Disenchant.
Now he
This
knows.
is Disenchant. This is easy. This was from
Alpha.
no, yeah, this is alpha beta, but this one specifically is this art. This is not the original art. I forget.
So we've got pairings for round
Oh,
two.
yay.
So
Okay.
We're back. We finished early, so.
Yeah. Oh, we got a few more cards to go, and it's like the uncommons, the commons and uncommons. All right.
It's,
So yeah, let's.
Brian Lim
So it's what Brian Lim
and
versus
Jareem.
Jareem.
Yeah. So how you say that? Jareem? So friend of the cast, Brian Lim,
Yeah.
whose voice you may hear occasionally. Are
Well,
we're just segueing seamlessly into this, are we?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's bring it up. Who cares about ads? Nobody watches ads anymore.
People don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So I think Brian's probably playing Burn.
Who knows? Yeah, we'll get into
He's we're gonna finish off the pack
Yeah,
aren't we, while they shuffle up.
yeah.
so
yeah,
it's,
holy shit.
so how many cards are we? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
So then yeah, this now common, uncommon.
No, so these should be
Come
uncommons. It should be 3 uncommons, a rare or mythic, and,
And
a
a-
foil.
and a
So we're
foil.
getting into the big cards. Okay.
Right, okay. Oh come on!
Is it lightning bolt?
All right, so this used to be a rare. Now it's an uncommon. Jalira Master Polymorphist. So you might not know what it does. You might not know what it
I
does.
don't know what the mana cost is though. I think it's 2 and a blue.
No,
3 and a
it's
blue.
3 and a blue. Yeah.
It's got 3 and a blue.
Mhm.
Tap. Sacrifice a creature. Reveal the top card of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that creature card onto the battlefield.
Yeah, and the rest on the bottom of your
And the rest on the bottom of your library. And
yeah.
it's a 1/2. 2/2.
It's a 2/2.
2/2, yeah.
Man, you got like okay, so it's 4 mana, it's 3 mana,
Yeah.
3 and a blue, 2 and a blue to
So,
activate,
yeah.
and then you sacrifice another creature. You reveal cards until a non-legendary card, and then
So
put it in
this-
the
this-
battlefield.
this
So
is-
polymorph.
It's polymorph, but on a body, right? Because
Yeah.
so polymorph obviously had the classic art of the rabbit turning into something else,
Yeah,
and you just put 2 creatures in your deck, and you'd you'd make tokens, right? You'd
And
make
then
tokens,
you-
you'd have an Emrakul or something like that, and
That's
you'd just
right,
go
yeah.
make a token, no other creatures, flip over my whole deck, get Emrakul. Okay, game 2.
okay. We gotta start recording. All right, so we got a few cards left. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly Modern Tournament. I'm going to put this in the you did not complete
fine,
this
that's
fine. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly Modern Tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's More Than Modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church-Morley.
And a seamless segue into round 2.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, we've been talking the entire time. Like, we didn't even take a break. This is how much we are dedicated to this show.
We like modern.
This is like, yeah, we like modern. We're watching a match here between Brian Lim and Jeremy Ma. It looks like, man, they are taking some damage.
It's
Je-
okay because we'll be able to get back to the pack of Anniversary 25 very quickly.
Yeah,
Because so Jareem on the he's on a hollow one. He's on like a Grixis hollow one.
Is it a Griggs? Oh, yeah.
With the
That's
Self
right.
Falls of Steam Fence. Brian Lim playing Burn. Been playing Burn for a while now.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been seeing. He's been practicing a lot with Burn. Really dedicated himself to the deck. This is a pretty unenviable board state, though, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like it's going to be tough for Brian to break through, but he's got hasty creatures. Jeremy's not going to like leave back
The hollow one to
the
block.
hollow one to block. Like he's got to try to raise Brian here. Oh, we should close the door.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So like he's got to raise Brian to make sure that he's
so I mean, I think Brian's just figuring out. I think he's got Goblin Guide in hand.
yeah okay.
So
So
he's thinking, do I bother to cast a Goblin Guide just for it to die? No,
no, just pass the turn. Yeah,
yeah, and we see Brian's got Lightning Bolt in hand as well.
yeah, and that's because Jeremy has been taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
If Brian here has, man, I'm curious what Brian has. All right, so Lightning Bolt you down to 14,
They're
another
down
6
to-
points of
we're down to
damage.
6.
I think
He's going down to Brian's going down to 6 this turn.
yeah.
Wow.
All right, so, wow, Burning Inquiry.
Burning Inquiry.
Okay, so Brian here
he's
goes for
gonna
the Lightning
respond,
Bolt.
right? Yeah. So Brian's actually got 2 more lands in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally, he just gets rid of those 2 and just finds like
Like
very,
gas. No,
like-
no, he gets rid of 1 and then just like gas. And
yeah, and then triple Lightning Bolt or like any combination like of the
Lava
3 damage
Spike,
spells,
yeah.
right, is gonna kill him because we're gonna see Dream attack for 8 this turn.
mm-hmm.
So Brian down
Dream.
to that's what it is.
Jeremy is Jeremy.
It's got an E on the end.
Yeah, no,
It's got an E on the end.
Jeremy
So,
is
he,
like
so this is so well. When he goes back and watches it, he can say, "Oh, he said my name wrong. It's fine."
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get into dice rolling again.
All right, no,
Brilliant.
I don't like the randomization for here, but I mean like, yeah, Jeremy is in kind of a dire state. Like I think, Brian here has so much ability to do so much damage,
Yeah, that's fine. Just take 1. That's fine.
and
Oh,
Jeremy.
he's done it. So Skullcrack,
Wow.
Borostrom land. So we know Brian's got 1 land in hand.
Well, he might have drawn like a few
So he
more
drew an
lands.
Eidolon, a Boros Charm, and a Skullcrack, I think.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh no, that should have been a D3. Ah, yeah, there you go. So Jeremy's gonna be left with 1 card in hand. What is he? He's hoping for a hollow one, presumably.
No, okay,
Oh, and
so
he
hollow one
discarded
got
hollow
discarded. And I believe that might be a land. Yeah, okay, so
Down to
wow,
5.
Jeremy didn't
So Brian needs
leave.
to Skullcrack off the top. So it's just a question of, does Brian have...
enough damage. Yeah.
I don't think he does.
No.
So he's got Goblin Guide he can play, then 1 Skullcrack.
All right, so as a blocker, gonna suspend Rift Bolt
Yep, that's going to do you to 6. Then he's got
and a Shard Volley as
Skullcrack
well.
and a Shard Volley.
Yeah, so Sharp Volley deals 3. Yeah, I think that's enough. Sharp
But
Volley.
he needs to block the...
Oh no, he needs to block more than
No,
the
he
one
doesn't.
guy.
He needs to block the hollow one and just hope that Jeremy doesn't have a lightning bolt in hand, right? Because he can just block that, go
No,
to
but-
1.
But he can't fetch his land.
Oh, he can't. No, he's. Oh, yeah, he can't.
No, he's got
He's
Sharp
got
Volley,
Sharp
one of
Volley,
his one of the things. So he goes down to 2.
Down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
But now that shard volley needed to go
To the face, yeah. So that's 3. He needs 6 more points of damage.
So he needs
So
to draw.
this-
He's got 3 in hand, I believe.
Hmm. No, I don't
Or is that
think
a
that's.
rift? I think it's a rift bolt in hand.
No, that's not enough damage
No, it's
on
not.
the
He's,
field.
think,
Yeah.
he's thinking about. He just knows he's.
Yeah, that sharp volley couldn't go to the face. Like that sharp volley needed to go to the face. But can it go to the face? It can, right?
I think so,
Sacrifice
yeah.
the land, yeah.
Down to 2 draw. It's a
Oh,
Boros Charm. It's
Boros
not gonna be
Charm.
enough. Boros Charm Skullcrack. Yeah, and he's
Yeah?
got enough.
Okay.
So that was quick.
That was fast. That was
Not as fast as the Jund versus Black Red.
the first game, right? Yeah, that was just as fast. Alright. Okay, so James, your turn. We're still playing this
Okay.
weird game where
Oh, no,
we're
so,
like
so
yeah.
it's you now. So I do you an uncommon.
Yep.
It's Pillory of the Sleepless.
Oh, okay, I know this. It's an enchantment, 1 black and white. It's basically pacifism. Target creature can't attack. Enchanted creature can't attack or block at the beginning, and it has at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 1 life.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's
you had
easy.
one of those in your deck.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why you know it.
Yeah, I know. Of course, I know. Yeah, and this was in original Ravnica block, which I never played. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
this was in not Dissension, the one in between.
Guild Pact.
Guild Pact, yeah. All right. Oh, come on, this is easy.
Lightning Bolt.
Abyss Protector.
Ah, so it's 4 white for a 1/1 human.
Yeah.
Is it an advisor? Is it just a human?
Human cleric.
Cleric, and you get a 4/4 angel token with flying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
too
so
easy.
that's from second iteration of Ravnica. That's from Guild Pact.
That's no. That's from Return to
Gate
Ravnica.
Crash. Sorry, this is from Gate Crash because it's
Is
an
Gate
Orzhov. It's
Crash?
Orzhov. This is the Orzhov card.
Oh, it was. It's the arch. Is this?
That's Gate Crash. Yeah.
Oh right,
This
right.
was-
Return
this
to
was- this
Ravnica
an
is
Orzhov. This
the
is an-
horn thing.
that's
thing.
an quote unquote Orzhov card, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's not. No, maybe it's not. So I give you the rare.
All right, so this is a rare.
How much do you know about angels?
Sure.
How many keyword abilities can you name?
Oh my gosh. Question: is it white or red?
It is white.
It's so
So
bad.
can you give
It's
me it?
so
Can you
bad.
give me it? You know that it's a white angel with
All
lots
right,
of keyword
so-
abilities. So what is it?
3 white.
No,
No.
no, that's the other
No,
one. which is
that's
3
that's
red,
3 red.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, this is like 4 white.
it's 5 white.
Oh gosh.
Okay, what is it?
Oh. Yeah, this is a chroma.
It's
I forget.
Angel
Chroma.
of
I
Ra-
forget
Angel
what
of Wrath,
it is.
yeah.
Protection from red. Flying, vigilance, first strike.
2 more. 3 more.
3 more. A trample.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I know it's got morph.
No, that's.
Oh, that's the
one.
red one. That's the red one. Protection, vigilance. No, I say
Think
vigilance.
about
already.
something that is not in white at all. An ability that is not in white.
It's definitely not. It's not haste, is it?
It is haste.
It's
It's not in white.
haste.
Exactly, it's not in white.
Haste. Yes, haste. Yes, haste and trample. What the
And
shit?
it's got
Wait,
haste,
yeah.
flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, protection from red, and it's got something else.
Gosh. Oh man. No, you said vigilance. I said vigilance already.
Yeah.
What else does it have? Come on, guys in the chat, help me
It's
out.
got all of the abilities.
Lifelink?
It's got
No.
protection from black,
Oh right, black and red.
and it's a 6/6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there
dumb
you go,
card.
that's, good. So there's one more card.
Yeah,
So I assume it's
okay.
going to just be a full common, right? 4
I
Jason
don't-
Mind Sculptor.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's. Oh yeah, it's a 4 common.
Oh, okay, that's disappointing.
All right, Jackal Pop. This one's easy.
It's a red, and it's 2/1. And whenever it deals damage to you, whenever it's dealt damage, you take that much damage. Or it
Yeah.
deals damage to you.
Exactly. Yeah. First and only printing. I think this is the only printing. I think there was one other printing.
Hang a second. Visions.
No,
Don't know then.
Tempest.
Tempest.
Close.
And then you got a Kobold of Kirkkeep.
Oh yeah,
which
this
is the first printing of this. This
of,
is probably the most valuable thing in the bag.
You're probably right. I mean, like,
I've thrown it on the floor.
Yeah.
There you go.
man, I got a chroma. Come on.
Chroma, Urbis Protector. Yeah, that just sums it up, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
First pick out of this pack.
Oh,
is
no,
Chroma, right?
you pick a
just
chroma,
a
like-
you're happy. Hopefully, wheel cloud shift. I don't know. Wheel cultivate. I don't think cultivate wheels in this format.
So
Can't
bad.
get through 7 other people.
Yeah.
There you go. So back to our game. We've seen Brian Lim, Grim Lava Monster turn 1. We're doing some dice rolling, so he's got Burning Inquiry.
He just resolved the burning inquiry.
Wow,
I wonder.
and then Brian's
hated
just
it.
scarring a Searing Blaze, a Searing Blood, and a Mountain. So that's a good density of burn, right?
Yeah. Especially against Jeremy's creatures.
Yeah.
Like Jeremy's creatures are
Yeah.
this thing. But you know, Brian here is able to drop a what do you call it? Lava Mancer on turn 1.
Yeah,
which
and Jeremy's discarded Faithless Looting.
and no hollow one.
Or no Flamewake Phoenixes
Yeah.
into the graveyard. So attack for 1 with the, and then Arid Mesa, Eidolon the Great Revel.
Mm-hmm.
How good is
Eidolon's a
good is
bit
it?
scary.
Is it?
Eidolon's a bit scary because your opponent's potentially casting like really big spells.
Yeah.
But Jeremy's probably going to get rid of it because like he hasn't had his board set up yet,
Yeah.
right? And he doesn't have any what you call it, hollow ones in hand right now. Didn't wasn't able to discard any of the black gas, so you can't bring it back. So he's got to. I think you got to get rid of the Eidolon first. So yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna see. Yeah, so Lightning Bolt
There we
predictably
go.
on the Eidolon. So yeah, and then
And just pass the
Polluted
turn. Wow.
Delta,
Okay.
Yeah.
So man, there's a lot of cards in Brian's graveyard, and that's awesome.
That's good for the Grim Lava Monster.
Yep.
And a second Eidolon as well. So.
Jeez.
Oh,
this
that's
is
not what
bad.
you want to
This
see,
is-
right?
This is harsh. This is bad for Jeremy.
Yeah, and you can see the Grim Lava Monster is not attacking anymore. It is going to be doing 2 damage.
So it's potentially like 4 damage on the table. So that Jeremy is at a, he's got to get rid of it. But first, he's got to get rid of the Eidolon. If you get rid of the Eidolon first, presumably you're going to take 2 points of damage anyway. And then after that, you're going to take even more points of damage from the Grim Lava Mancer. So, Jeremy's at a virtual 11 right now.
Yeah, and
Oh no, he's at virtual 9 because he's got to spend some removal to get rid of the Eidolon if he wants to stay in this. Oh, and this is such a fantastic card.
So
No,
it's
you got to
lightning.
discard everything.
Collective Brutality
Yeah.
escalating. So I presume we're going to see what modes do you like? So you're going to do -2/-2 to Eidolon, and you're going to +2 -2.
Yep.
I like that. So back up. Oh no, he's not. He's looking at the hand.
Yeah, no. He takes 2, but he gains another 2.
No. But I think his modes were -2/-2 on the Eidolon, and then look at your hand, take an instant or sorcery, rather than a.
No, and then gain 2 -2 because he takes 2 from the Eidolon. Anyway.
No, I know that, but I thought he didn't use the -2/+2 mode on.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he
that's
did.
what I thought he'd go.
He
for.
discarded 2 cards. He discarded 2 other cards. The
Oh,
Burning
okay.
Inquiry and the thing. So Path to Exile still in Brian's hand.
Yeah, that's.
So maybe get rid of the hit the Liliana.
So -2. So Liliana's going to go +1 -2/-1 to target creature. So Grim
Yeah.
Lava Monster's
Gonna
bite
bite
the
the dust, yeah. So maybe Brian here might want to path his own creature. Gonna deal you 2 damage because so he's gonna deal Jeremy 2 points of damage. But lets his creature die anyway, which is I think you should have pathed it, but then
So he's down to 2 cards in hand. One of them's the path, which is useless against a Liliana, which is eventually going to tick up and just make infinite zombies.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, this Liliana is so good. Although it doesn't take up and make infinite zombies. It's just
When its
until
ultimate
it's
makes zombies, right? It makes X, gives you an emblem with zombies +2.
it helps to curb any any creatures that Brian here
Yeah, I
has.
mean, it makes Goblin Guide look silly. It makes Monstrous Swifter look silly.
Wow, and Brian just doesn't have any follow up to the Liliana. Jeremy here transforming his deck into a very control heavy deck, which is that's pretty good.
Yeah, and you see he's playing Grixis for the prized amalgams, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't really know what's comboing, right? Flameweight Phoenix, maybe? Is that the combo? Discard your prized amalgams, get them back with Flameweight Phoenix.
Well, you got Bloodghast. Number 1, you got
Bloodghast,
Bloodghast. That will
yeah,
bring
yeah.
back the Flameweight Phoenix. That will bring back the
Yeah.
this thing, but yeah, Flameweight Phoenix as well. But I don't think it's you splash blue just for that.
No, I should.
Like you could just black, you could just go black, red, and have this as a card that you will never cast
Yeah.
at ever. So
And I think Jeremy's correctly assessed that he is, in fact, the control
mhm.
player in this matchup, and is therefore, bring some removal in. Liliana's definitely coming in. Probably Collective Brutality. Just stem the bleeding. Collective Brutality super good against the burn deck, where you can just kill basically all of their creatures because they're all 2/2.
And save yourself 5 life.
Yeah,
at least.
Exactly. And then if you can escalate a 3rd time, and then take an instant or sorcery, every card, we said it before, every card you can take out of the burn deck, it needs that critical mass of cards, right? If you
That's
can take
right,
a
yeah.
Lightning Bolt or a Boros Charm, it's so hard for them to recover from that.
So yeah, we analyzed it. I mean, we know that Collective Brutality, with all 3 modes, you save yourself 7 points of life or 7 points of damage because you get to at least take 3 points of damage from their hand. You kill one of their creatures, which usually deals you 2 damage a turn, and then you gain 2 life.
Yeah, so we're going to see a Snapcaster come down to block. It's going to get Path to Exiled.
Yeah. Alright, so saving that path for the Snapcaster. Yeah, this was weird. What did Jeremy target? Was it a lightning bolt? Is he going to take down the? Oh, okay.
Well,
That's
I mean, yeah.
interesting.
So we know Brian's got a second Path to Exile in hand as well,
Yeah.
which is not really where you want to be against.
Against the Liliana, right?
Yeah, I guess the Path to Exile is there for like a hollow one, right? Because the burn deck can't deal with a hollow one.
Yeah, but Jeremy here doesn't seem like he's playing hollow ones
I think he's taking them
anymore.
out.
Yep. Just make it into Grixis mid-range control-y
With
like
Price Amalgams.
with price amalgams. Yeah, kind of weird, but
Yeah,
okay.
so flashback, Faithless Looting, draw 2. So we see a Burning Inquiry. And I think Jeremy wants to discard the Burning Inquiry. You do not want to give Brian like more shots, right? You know Brian's sitting on nothing in his hand.
Yeah.
Burning Inquiry just seems less good now, especially when you can. So if he discarded, was that Bloodghast and a Flamewake Phoenix?
Oh, that's fantastic discards, but he needs to drop a land here.
Yeah.
Which then he might be considering. Okay, I might want to do my Burning Inquiry, but actually he could take down Liliana. At this point, like he could take down Liliana, bring
To
back
get a creature.
bring back like the Flamewake Phoenix, so that he can attack with the Flamewake Phoenix, and then we'll bring back the Price Amalgam, and then Brian's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, and I think Brian's in a lot of trouble anyway.
Yeah,
So
well,
you
he needs
see
to deal
Inspiring
9 points of
Vantage,
damage.
Path to Exile, and I think 1 burn spell, but yeah, nothing. Like he's in a bad place basically,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to see he needs to pressure the Liliana, because if Liliana ticks up again, then you're just going to be getting to a situation where I think its ultimate's -7, so you're just to make zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then
Price
the
Amalgam
Price
hits the
come back.
battlefield. Upkeep, I think you get rid of it, or well, you don't have to.
So
Yeah.
no creature with Ferocious to trigger the Flamewake Phoenix.
Yeah, which questionable why you keep it in the deck, but
Yeah, I guess it depends on so he's gonna look at 2. Wow, is it Charm?
and then bring back the Flamewake Phoenix. Yeah, so now he brings back the Flamewake
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Just play it for as a 1 red 2/2 flying.
With haste,
With haste.
yeah. Don't,
So he's gonna get him for 6
don't knock it
damage.
down.
Yeah, gonna Path to Exile on the Prized Amalgam.
Take
Take
4
4.
points. Yeah. Brian here has 3 draw steps. That's 4, 4, and 4. Yeah. So Brian has 3 draw steps to draw 3 more burns, or presumably like 2 Boros Charms.
Yeah, he needs to hit like runner.
Yep.
Runner. Oh no,
Oh, and
lands.
and
He's
not
drawn
that. Not that.
7 lands out of 20. That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Wow, so he's just sitting on
So
3 lands.
Oh man, that's like that is the typical like Brian face, like the expression, it's like just hits up and like, oh yeah.
Stay stoic. You can't be giving away information.
Nah, everybody has a tell.
You
Come
know,
on.
I think Jeremy knows that he's sitting on blank, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no reason why Brian wouldn't just deploy all of his burn when he had it.
Mm-hmm.
So Goblin Guide, attack for 2. Would you Is It Charm that? I'd Is It
Yeah,
Charm.
what is that charm there?
Hollow one on top. I'd be Is It Charm. I don't know what Is It Charm does for you.
No, it destroys
Apart
to the,
from it.
yeah.
So yeah, Is It
Deals 2
Charm.
damage to the target creature.
So Jeremy didn't. He left the hollow ones in. Makes sense if the Flamewake Phoenix is still in. I think he just didn't see them.
Mm.
Yeah, another. So he's going to be.
I would flash back the if there's any more Faithless Looting in the deck, I would flash back that for the Lightning Bolt. I would try to end the game now. There's no possible way that you could die at this point. So
Yeah. So we're going to see. We see Is It Charm, Hollow One, Burning Inquiry.
I don't think you should do anything. Just pass the turn.
So Is It Charm deals 2 damage to a player as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, what is that?
Brian drew. I think it's a burn spell. I think it's a removal spell.
Yeah. So this seems,
Yeah, put 2. Is It Charm, Hollow One.
and then put Hollow One back into the hand. Beat. Is there removal?
Oh, it's searing
Nice.
blood.
Okay, so Searing Blood is pretty good, but he's got to do it for 1.
Yeah. So
Oh.
blood takes out the Bloodghast.
No, he has to take out the Bloodghast because if he... That's 1 point of damage. That's not... Oh,
no,
it's
This
Searing
is
Blood, right, it's
just
three.
searing blood, not searing blaze. So yeah, deal 3, and then yeah.
Yeah. And
And
Brian
if
here
it-
goes down to 1. Can't crack that fetch.
So is it charm? Not in hand. They're all in the graveyard now.
I don't know. Jeremy might just go for like Burning Inquiry, try to get
Just finish
lucky. Hopefully try to get lucky. No?
So
Decides not to.
Brian's looking for something. He's wondering, what can I draw?
Wow.
Monastery Swift Spear.
It's not enough.
Blocks.
It's a good blocker.
Blocks a Bloodgust one time.
Well, if he's got a like burn spell, so like what Brian needed right now is like a burn spell so that the
And I think there's a Flame Weight Phoenix off the top there.
oh sweet. That's it.
So yeah, just tap 3 mana.
Oh, you might cycle?
Oh, he's cycling. Okay. Draw. Lightning
Alright,
bolt. There it
so
is.
lightning
Play
bolt.
the lightning bolt. Yeah.
Just lightning bolt you. Yeah, very. Well, Brian could have what do you call it? The deflecting palm.
Yeah. So you
could
don't
be-
want to attack, right?
Yeah, that
could-
could be. That could have been.
But again, I think
Possibility.
Brian plays it turns and turns ago. Like he plays it as soon as he has it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes sense to do that.
Well, you could. I mean, like you could just store it in hand
Yeah.
and then just deploy it all together. But the fact that Brian just kept, laying lands, and at a point where he had 3 cards in hand and Jeremy had only 9 life, like that was a clear indication.
yeah.
You have nothing.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah.
And the burn player, we always talk about the burn player just wants to like look at the opening 7 and go, yeah, I got this. I can win from here.
Yeah.
Uninterrupted, I can do things.
Uh,
I can just as long as you don't, I can just don't have
you
to
don't
play
gain.
magic.
Yeah, you don't gain life. You
Yeah.
don't disrupt my hand too much.
So
all right.
yeah, just a bit unlucky. So he saw the wrong half of his deck, saw loads of lands, saw the paths, which he didn't really want.
Mm-hmm. So all the paths.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. We'll come back in about half an hour's time, so don't go away. But before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Singapore time on twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. If you miss all the streaming, you can come on down to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames and watch all the replays. This weekend, James, are you going to be playing? No. Are you going to be here? I don't know.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, this weekend, Sunday, Sunday starting at 12 p.m. Singapore time. I know you are watching. You're probably watching like GP Tokyo,
GP Kyoto.
GP
Team
Kyoto.
Trios constructed.
Yeah. But we'll be having our own tournament, which is the monthly, and so yeah, come and compete. Come and compete because all the pros are in Kyoto right now. All the good players
Kelvin
in
Chu
Singapore.
won't be here.
Yeah. Oh, Kelvin Chu will be here.
I assume he'll be in Kyoto playing.
Yeah,
with
he'll
people who
he'll
are
be-
significantly better at Magic.
Oh yeah, for sure. So all the pros are not here. Like this is the best time. Like our PTQ weekend, right, is the best time to play PPTQ, because like all the pros went for like all the people who won the previous PPTQ. They are not playing PPTQ that weekend.
Mixed top
Right?
tip to get
Top
on
tips,
the Pro
yeah.
Tour.
Top tip.
Just go to a PPTQ on Christmas Day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Go on a Tuesday afternoon.
Or
like,
GP whenever like a GP is on.
Find a
just
shop
go to.
that only has like 7 seats or
Oh,
something. like
for
that.
sure. All right. Yeah. And last but not least, do visit our website. GreyOgreGames.com. Find out more about the invitationals that will be happening at the end of the month, or the seasonal qualifier will be happening at the end of the month. Okay, we'll be back. So don't go away. See you guys.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit. Mr. James Church Morley, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Here for round 2. Didn't quite make it for round 1.
Yep.
little bit of
Why?
little bit of a work situ.
Well,
Work situ that's been taken care of. Just generic suit things that needed to be taken care of. Yeah.
gotta ruffle them. Where's the remote? Yeah. Man, it is hot. It is hot. And whoever sung that dumb song like "Man's Not Hot," no, it is hot. It is just hot and humid in this
He's
roof.
speaking the language of the streets there. Man's not hot.
Man not hot. Man's not hot.
Some London, some classic
Gotta
London.
do some like quick math.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is from London. What the hell?
He is. Yeah, I told you, man's not hot. It's from yeah. It's a
God knows what is.
phrase close to my heart.
Is that really like a phrase?
People say it. I mean, people say
That's
it.
not hot.
I mean, I don't say it. Obviously.
But that's like something new. That's relatively new.
Relatively new.
Yeah.
Relatively new.
But I thought, I had the impression there was like some slang
I'm
in
not.
London.
Quite possibly. I think it is. I'm not down with the kids though. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I reckon it's like I don't have guns on me. That's why man's not hot.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Anyway, we're watching a match here between Destin Lam and Tian Kwang Kai and Ilham. Do you want to introduce yourself?
It's okay.
Under 21
No.
champion!
We've got
Stop.
Grey Ogre Games 2017
Yeah.
Invitational 5th to 6th place finisher.
5th/6th place.
5th/6th.
Under 21 champion. Da, 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 da,
No,
da,
no,
da, da.
No, it's okay.
So how does it feel to be the best player of Magic under 21 in Singapore?
I feel young.
You feel young. You bloody should.
Yeah, we're trying to fill in the time while Destin and Kwang Kai is like reshuffling the deck. No, but this is not us filling time. This is just us doing us, right?
That's just what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Jovial, light-hearted banter
Yeah.
on a Wednesday evening. Our dulcet tones in your ears.
Oh yeah. Blasted straight into your ear.
Yeah, we move to the Twilight Zone in round 3 where it gets a little bit somber. You know, we question the physical and mental limits of reality as we sit in this room thinking about life,
Oh, man.
wondering about our choices that led us here.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on Sunday talking about the heat death of the universe for some reason.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Like, I don't
Why?
know, because we were talking about like long time frames.
Modern isn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty
You know,
good.
when you see Jace versus Jace, like
Yeah,
you will be
no.
here for a while.
So I'm just gonna say, I know my team had a feature match on Sunday, round 1,
Yep.
and we won on a top deck lightning bolt.
Yeah, that was Jason had
Jason.
plenty live.
Yeah,
draws.
so he said afterwards, we worked out he had 37 live draws in his deck out of like 45 or something like that.
That was easy.
Yeah,
That
it was.
too easy.
We felt pretty good about it.
Yeah.
So I think we got some action though. Kwang Kai's scrying to the top.
Alright.
He ain't kept any 5-land hand. Just keep anything.
No,
So-
it's another blue eye.
yeah, so
that's another
Dustin
blue
playing
one. Oh,
Hallowed
wait.
Fountain.
Kwang Kai looks like he's playing Jun. So
Yeah, I think he is.
come on, Bloodbraid Elf. Come on.
So he mulliganed a hand that had a Collective Brutality and a Liliana the last hope in it.
Oh wow.
So it
okay.
must have been a quite good hand. It must have been quite a bad hand, sorry.
So this has to be like a pretty good hand, I hope.
Here we go, Scavenging Ooze.
Yep.
Scavenging Ooze main board. How
that's
do you feel about that?
Becoming more popular.
Do you,
They play like 1 to 2 school spam
Scavengers,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the red black hollow one decks are just running rampant.
so you just it's another threat. So you have your time go if you got your Dark Confidence, which don't actually do anything, and then
And the-
Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah, and it deals with, I mean, like there's rising resurgence of blue-white control decks.
Yeah.
It does help to curb those Snapcaster mages.
Yep.
It does, if it doesn't get Path to Exile first.
Yep. And I think we're going to see it. Yeah, Path to Exile from Daston right there.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah, you gotta respect, like, you have to respect the Scavenging Ooze. It can get very big. And more importantly, like, your deck, for most of Destin's deck, like it looks like he's playing Jeskai Temple, but for most of Destin's deck, he doesn't have any creatures. So why do I get rid of the Scavenging Ooze? It's exactly because it can get rid of any card in your graveyard. Let's bring up Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah, it's,
I think people have the misconception. Some people have the misconception they can only
get
take,
creatures.
creatures.
No, you can get any card, but you only get the +1/+1 counter and the 1 life if it's a creature.
Yeah.
So it just hoovers up. Oh, casting Snapcaster, target Path to Exile. No, I'll have your Path to Exile. And no, you don't get to re-choose again. It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. So yeah.
Okay, I think this turn we will see the BBL.
Oh please, come on.
Do you like casting it into 4 open mana?
Yeah.
Just go for it.
Yeah,
just
you
go,
pass it,
just
yeah.
go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like he's playing not disallow, summary dismissal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure. You know, everybody runs summary dismissal in their blue white.
Actually, there's
Yeah,
another
that's-
counterspell in for modern, Counterflux.
Oh yeah. So blue red from Return to Ravnica,
that's
and
interesting.
and then you can overload it for 1
Yeah.
blue red, and you counter all spells on the stack. So I've heard people talking about this as like in the Jeskai decks is like a way to deal with the Bloodbraid Elf, because you can, if you have it's the 4 mana available, you can just counter everything, which is obviously pretty useful. And yeah, Cryptic Command. So he went Quankai went Dark Confidant instead.
Yeah, I think that's quite respectable. I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Maybe he have the second.
Yeah,
Dark
so he had double Dark Confidant in hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
darkconfidant.com.
Now you need to kill Dark Confidant or you lose the game.
No, I don't think he'll lose the game. I
No,
mean,
man.
like,
No man, it's like Jace Brainstorm. Similar to
no,
that.
it's not Jace Brainstorm. Man. Jace Brainstorm is
No, it's like Green Sleeve Sapphire.
But better.
not better.
But significantly better. So one thing I learned about Dark Confidant was that no one ever attacks or blocks with it. If there's any danger of it getting,
Like,
it's just so it may as well be an enchantment for 80% of the time, which is 1 black. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal top card of your library, put it in your hand, lose life equal to its converted mana cost.
Yeah.
Because no one,
Nobody ever.
yeah,
does
people
that.
in the Abzan, the Jund decks are just, it's so important to keep drawing
that
those
card
cards.
advantage,
Yeah.
Because once you get those 2 or 3 threats, and we're looking at Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf is currently instant sorcery,
A land. Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, so it's 3/4.
Still big.
Yep.
Still very big.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna see
Raging
it.
Ravine.
Raging Ravines. Wow, it's cryptic,
no,
cryptic
it's-
command here. There you go. Yeah,
Yep. Bounce and draw. Sure.
that seems pretty good.
Bounce and draw. And
Actually-
And Quankai's already played his land this turn.
has he?
Yeah, he
No,
played.
hasn't.
I thought. Oh no, it's last turn. Sorry. Yeah.
So you got 2 of his guys. I think one of his guys path. That's why he's like 1 land ahead of.
Oh, yeah.
right now.
What is that card? Is that Bring to Light?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Holy smokes,
I think it
what?
is.
You bring what? What do you bring to Light for?
Cryptic command.
Jace?
maybe?
Huh?
Well, no, it's only creature.
It's
no,
Sorcery Spirit, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
sorcery.
Spirit. It's Sorcery Spirit.
So
Maybe
you-
you bring Jace to life.
No, but
Creature, instant or sorcery.
Oh no, yeah. So you can bring
What's
in a
going on?
Jace.
you need green. That's the thing.
He doesn't have. Yeah. So you can see another cryptic.
So okay, cryptic into cryptic, sure, whatever.
Not bad. Well, this is cryptic number 3 we've
Yeah.
seen.
But the thing is, Quankai's hand is insane. Cause
It's growing because he doesn't have to do anything. All he has
Yeah.
to do is just keep sinking mana into Raging Ravine.
And there's
eventually Boston will not have anything.
And there we go, Misty Rainforest. So you think he's going to get breeding pool here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And the question is like, what do you bring to light?
Oh, basic forest. What is going on?
in
Is this
in Quankai's head? It's like what forest? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Is this-
Hawkeye's
it-
like,
I swear.
what?
is this the search for tomorrow? Okay, this
I
is
think this is the
this is saucy. Is this the 4 color bring to
Jeskai
light?
Cape Shift.
Yeah. So there was I saw a list on the Magic Online 5.0 lists, and one of them was a 4 Jace bring to light deck that had a ton of 1-ofs in it.
They win by Valakut, I think.
You win by Valakut.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Not with these
That's
lands.
not
Not
enough.
with these lands.
Yeah, there's not enough
He can't.
mountains in
Oh, unless
there.
he has Prismatic Omen as well.
No,
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
You're kidding.
Oh, we're gonna find
Prismatic
out
Omen.
because he's casting.
A Prismatic Omen.
Sakura
it's
Tribe
a
Elder.
Sakura Tribe Elder.
Pretty sure it's Valakut plus Cape Shift. Right?
But what?
With
Where are
the-
the mountains?
Yeah.
How
I don't know,
many
man.
mountains do you have? He cannot be that lucky to only have steam vents on the battlefield right now.
That's a Cape Shift.
I see the scape shift, yes. I see the scape shift. I understand the line. But where are the rest of the mountains? There's like
It seems like he must almost have all non-mountain lands in his
Right
deck,
on-
like on
on
the
the
battlefield,
battlefield right
like
now.
because he needs you need some amount of mountains to go and fetch.
What if
Yeah.
what if you have like Tron pieces, then you just scape shift into Tron pieces into
Into what?
Ramoko.
Right.
Into Ramoko.
But then where are these Tron pieces? We would have seen them. There's 12 out of 60. It's a 20% chance of seeing one
No
of
way,
them.
just-
No,
you
you
just-
don't need
You just need
12.
one each.
Oh, you just one each.
Yeah.
Dude, you
Oh,
don't need
such-
12. You need 3 towers. Oh, wait. Let me think.
No, 4 towers, then one each. Right? One
Four
of the
towers.
No, because you can't only play one. Because if it gets removed, then you just feel really
No,
sad.
man.
No, so they,
Oh, man,
they hit
you
the
have to believe.
battlefield. Yeah, so you have to believe that. So 3 towers.
There we
2
go.
towers, 2 and 2 of the other 2. And so that's what? 9, 6, that's 15, that's Emrakul mana.
Yeah, no, I agree.
7, you know, you scape shift on 7.
Oh yeah, the old scape shifts on 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You scape shift on 7. You get Emrakul mana. You know, you untap, you cast Emrakul, you take another turn. Right? Easy.
Something like that.
Easy game.
Easy, yeah. Whereas your Quankai's just playing
So it's
Tarmogoyfs.
Right, come go, yeah,
They're confident.
Question is, will Delson win this turn? That's a
Oh,
Well, that's
man,
a
okay,
Valakut.
what?
Quankai's going. I still don't understand. It's just like this is a hodgepodge of cards, isn't it?
No, Quakai is a better player than us. Like, we will say like, I don't understand what you're doing. We don't understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
Float.
Is he going to float those 3 as well? Just
Probably gonna
tap them.
3 mana.
Let's go. Float it. Come
No, why do you float
on.
2
No,
mana?
he didn't. He didn't. He sacrificed them. They've gone to the graveyard. They haven't been tapped. So he's looking for the win, presumably.
Mhm.
Which I guess he has because Quankai doesn't have any way to interact with lands.
2 times 4. Eh? 2 times. Eh?
Steam
damage,
vents.
3.
Yep. But
3
from
times
but
2 times 4.
No, so you sacrifice 5 lands.
there's 20. Yeah, he
So
sacrificed
need-
6. He
Plus
sacrificed
you have-
6.
you have the
yeah,
second
sacrifice
Valakut.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, so second Valakut and 5 more lands. And
Yeah, and then
In
yeah,
fact,
and
you
yeah, he's
know,
gonna do it.
all
Yeah.
6 went for Valakut.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 6 went for Valakut. That's 18 points of damage.
Yeah.
Unless Quankai has like some instant speed life gain.
Oh yeah, out of the Jund deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the colours that don't do life gain,
Yeah,
apart from
exactly,
green.
like
Yeah.
The black.
Yeah, the black life gain. Yeah.
So Destin's like, Destin should have just let that first Dark Confidant go. Like those 2 Dark Confidants go. Then he could have just like
Yeah.
escape shift a lot.
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to. Presumably, Dustin's thinking, "Oh gosh, I hope he doesn't draw into all of these." You know.
Lands.
Well, I guess Liliana
Yeah, you want.
is
you
good
want
if
him
you're
to,
going to
like,
start
every-
if you're going to start discarding cards from his hand, because it seems like that's
Right.
the Jund deck wants to Thoughtseize Inquisition Liliana you as quickly as possible to get because Dastin's cards are lands on the battlefield, inconsequential creatures are going to get sacrificed, but needs to keep Scape Shift, Bring to Light in hand until he has a critical mass of lands.
He doesn't need to keep. He doesn't need to keep
What?
either. No, he only
He-
needs
he-
to keep either.
Oh, he does, but
but not both.
he needs them at some point in hand to cast.
Yeah.
Now, if they're preemptively discarded, then there's no, short of drawing another one, there's no real way that he can
Right.
get that back.
Yeah.
So I assume that discard is good against this deck.
Actually,
No.
at,
No,
This
you
guy
didn't like
is
it? Not
this
good
guy
against
is-
the deck?
this
No.
guy is not good.
at that point of time, okay, so we're going to talk about just the possibilities. At that point of time, where he did cast that cryptic command, he could have just waited. He could have just waited for him to go like double Dark Confidant. I counter this one and bounce this one back to your hand. If that was the concern, right? He could have just waited because he knew that Quankai hadn't laid a land yet. He could still bounce the Dark Confidant. Instead of countering it, sure, fine. I just stop you 1 turn.
I think what he wants, what's his name? Destin.
Destin, yeah.
What he wants is to find the 5th land, cause he's missed.
He was drawing right.
Yeah.
He missed. He missed.
He missed, like, 2
drops.
times.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did our camera like go bonkers again? Yep. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, I do agree. Like that there was like some digging involved. I don't know. I think. Destin still won. Just that your options at that point.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
time.
yeah.
A testament to how open modern is
Yeah.
in this modern meta
Six.
with Jaces and Bloodbraid Elves, and you can still play bring to light and
You
scape
can still
shift. You know,
bring to light scape shift into Emrakul.
yeah, one can
yeah.
still win through a humble Valakut. You know,
Oh, I would love to see like scape shift Tron amulet.
are you pushing? You're pushing something. You're pushing
Pushing the
limits.
limits.
Yeah.
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 Like double amulet. Okay, so double amulet, right, allows you to Tron scape shift on turn 4 and cast an Emrakul. Scape shift with 4 lands and cast an Emrakul after that.
You're living in.
And you can ramp. And that's the best part. Like because you start off with green. You
Yeah.
can ramp. You like search for
Sec-
tomorrow into
Sakura Tribe Elder.
Sakura Tri Elder.
Yeah, I saw Dastin was playing Farseek as well.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I don't
I
know.
love this format. It's so dumb.
It's alright. It's alright, isn't it?
Okay, now I'm gonna build like amulet. You
No.
know, amulet of bigger scape shift Tron. Yeah.
It's just all of your favorite cards. All of your favorite
No, they're
cards.
actually not my favorite cards. In fact, you know, I have a history with scape shift, and this is the thing. Like my my friend in Porto, I came back to Singapore to like do my visa and stuff like that. So he told me like if you can find cards cheap here, and they're a lot cheaper in Singapore, you know, help me buy like scape shifts, and I'll bring it back, and I'll buy it from you. I buy 2 scape shift and they're not cheap. I buy it, I go back to Porto, and then he decides, yeah, I don't want to play scape shift anymore. It's like, yeah, yes, come back. Yes. So I'm stuck with like 2 scape shifts. I don't, you know, the EDH you play it. I mean like you play it in some decks, but you, oh.
Do you?
Yeah, you do.
Do you?
I don't.
You don't,
I
but
don't.
people do.
But people do.
People do.
I couldn't sell the scape shifts off, so now I'm left with like 2 scape shifts to remind me never buy cards for other people. Yeah.
Okay, and there you go. So Inquisition of Kozilek from Quan Kai.
That's fast one.
So
I think
look
you
at
take
this
the search
three.
for tomorrow, right? I think you can only take the search for tomorrow.
No,
there's
no,
a-
no, there's an opt and
what's
there's
the other card?
Path to Exile and Opt.
I think it's part of
okay.
yeah.
Maybe you take the path. But if you let Destin like resolve
This hand,
search for tomorrow,
this hand doesn't do much. Dustin's hand, right?
Destin's hand doesn't do much, but it's got bring to light.
Yeah, but he needs to draw some lands and then get to turn 5.
Yeah, that's why. So
He needs to
yeah,
draw
search
one
for,
land.
yeah.
But he
Well, he needs to draw 2 lands because if he takes a search from tomorrow, which he did.
yeah, okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
now he needs to draw 2 lands.
Yeah, which I think. So I think taking the ramp was right.
thing
Although
is, right,
I don't
every
know
time I play against Valakut, when I see his hand, I let's say I took his ramp spell, he'll just stop deck there.
well, he
Yeah,
just did
yeah.
that. He just drew a Sakura Tribe Elder
Yeah.
off the top. Yeah, So they've always got it. They've always
it's
got
like,
it.
It's like Tron players where you have the Tron, but then you do have the payoff. They will always stop deck the
always
payoff.
They'll
on top of the
always
deck.
even- yeah.
Yeah.
No, you've already thought seized away the Khan, and then the next turn another Tron land, and then the Khan that you
Yeah.
thought you took away. You look at his graveyard, it's like, no, this guy's not cheating, or maybe he is. Maybe he's stacking his deck. know.
And another Inquisition of Kozilek for taking the Sakura Tribe Elder. What will Dastin draw? Oh, it's not another. Oh, there you
No, but he's
go.
drawing lands, that's
Yeah, well, he's drawing lands. Yeah, so Quankai should be at 17 life by my count.
Oh, actually, if
Yeah.
Destin keeps hitting the mountain, will his escape shift become worse?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
But they do have usually they do have enough in the deck, because all you have to do is to get two Valakuts. Like we saw in the last game, he got just 6 mountains straight up. Instead, you just get another Valakut and then another bunch of lands, and that four
But the thing
four
is,
more lands plus 1 more Valakut.
but the thing is, Destin is playing 4 color, and then
Yeah, he needs, and we saw him have a lot of basic lands as well. So yeah, I think you're right. I don't know how many mountains he has in his deck,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he
yeah.
must be reaching critical mass. Oh, and here's a difficult choice.
So yeah, I mean last game he was so fortunate because
Yeah,
he
he-
only had 1 mountain
Yeah.
on the battlefield.
And now-
that is ridiculous.
And and here we go. So Quankai also believes that discard is the way against
Of
scape
course,
shifts. Yeah.
of
So we're
course
going to
it
see
is.
what do you discard here? Do you get rid of the opt? Is that the least? He's
you don't discard the MPs. Don't discard them.
You don't.
Yeah.
Bring to light.
Oh, he's
Because,
discarding Bring
yeah.
to Light. Yeah.
Okay, the way you keep cards safe, right, is to keep them on top of the deck. At this point in time, like against some people just it looked like Destin was going to give up the op because there's just like draw a card. No, the important thing about the op is that or maybe not op, Seven Visions, stuff like Seven Visions,
Yeah.
where you scry after you draw, is that the card is on top of the deck. And
Yeah.
you have information in your opponent.
And Daston just drew a Stomping Ground,
Yeah.
which was his
Another
his
mountain.
4th mountain.
Yep.
So I think he can't win via Scape Shift if he don't have like
As
4 other mountains.
He needs
think-
he needs 5 more.
5 more, 4 more? Cause Konkai is at 16, so
12. No, he needs 6 mountains. He needs 6 more mountains.
okay.
so discarding Stomping Ground and Quankai obviously got a lot of lands as well.
Yeah, this is
Wow, double Liliana.
I'll opt here. Opt and
Opt and
Oh,
hope
and
for a
try to find
remand.
either remand or counterspell mana
Yeah.
or something.
So float the extra blue, I think. Yep. So
Yeah,
double blue.
yeah. Just ambitious. Already tapping the mana. It's okay.
Just
It
put
doesn't. It
it
doesn't disappear.
It's okay, man.
You can just use the red and or you can't filter with the Mystic Gate.
No, you got Mystic Gate only takes white or blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So double blue now. Scry that to the bottom. You're looking for a remand. What does he draw off the top?
An island.
No,
Plains. Plains.
Okay.
Wow. And Daston's hand is just three lands, I
That's
believe.
insane. So Konkai is just like, yep, double
Dub-
Planeswalker.
Double Liliana. Wow. 4. Oh no, 3. Let's say 3 lands and a Path to Exile in hand. Path to Exile looks very sad at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just.
But it's got. I mean, like, it's got targets. It's got targets.
Oh no,
already.
it does, but Quankai knows about the Path to Exile.
So he's not playing any of his
Yeah.
stuff yet. Trying to force Destin to get rid of that Path to Exile.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And Quankai is in the advantageous situation where he's got no cards in hand now, so he can play his card, then Liliana +1,
Yep.
and just start attacking Daston asymmetrically, which is obviously quite a good place to be. Ah, wow, Fulminator Mage.
Fulminator Mage is powerful. Discard a card, please. And I think a land has to go. I mean, like, there's no reason. You're waiting for Quankai to fire.
Yeah,
to
Quankai.
win.
Daston asking, "What are you discarding?" Quankai saying, "Nothing,
Nothing.
because I don't have anything." And Fulminator Mage on the Stomping Ground.
Just get
Yeah.
rid of get rid of number 1, a green source, and more red mana.
Alfian's just joined the Facebook chat and has quoted,
too
"Mick
soft."
is too soft." What does Alf?
Nick is too soft.
I thought he was talking about either physically or mentally, not your voice. Sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
I'm a softy. I'm a
Yeah.
softy on it.
You're really in touch with your,
inner self.
yeah.
Oh shit. Ghosty Hosty saying EE for 3 would be amazing. Actually, that's quite true.
I think it would be, but Daston thinking about what to
I think
discard.
Konkai has the lock here, cause he can minus Lily the last hope, get back his
Fulminator
Mage,
Mage,
keep
yeah,
destroying land, keep
Start
destroying
stripping
land.
lands like nobody's business,
Yeah.
right?
And then he presumably can use Liliana the Veil's ultimate
Yeah.
next turn to
To just
it splits your permanents, right? And you
Right.
get to pick half of them. So you can have either 2 lands or 3 lands.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Or you can have like 1 land now.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is.
Ooh, BB
Is that a
Elf.
Bloodbraid Elf?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Such. There we go.
Yay! The first Bloodbraid Elf.
I've
we've
never seen
on
one.
stream.
I've never seen one.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in
Never
the
seen
wild.
it in real.
And it gets a Tarmogoyf.
Even
in
on
real
Sunday?
life. What?
Even on Sunday.
Yeah. On
What?
Sunday, dude, we didn't see a single Bloodbraid Elf
That's
on
surprising.
stream. Were there a lot of Bloodbraid Elf decks?
No.
No,
I mean,
no,
I saw
no,
like
there weren't.
once. I mean, I saw like 3, I think, but then they're all on the lower tables.
Whoa.
Like, you
Shots
gotta
fired
build, yeah.
by
You gotta
second
build your
place
deck,
finisher.
right? Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I played against one Jund deck and I didn't see a Liliana of the Veil.
Yeah.
Bloodbraid Elf. Sorry. This is
So, man, Bloodbraid Elf, look at that. Tarmogoyf and Bloodbraid Elf, and that is like a huge,
wow.
huge creature.
A testament to the power of Liliana of the Veil.
Oh, he doesn't bring back the
Fulminator Mage.
Fulminator Mage.
I think that's next turn. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
okay,
so
so-
we're gonna see it. Oh no, he's
Come on,
he's
Honkai.
having a
Honkai, you can
think.
do it,
Honkai
man.
having a think. So second Tarmogoyf, and then discard a card, and yeah, Daston's seen enough.
Yeah, it's
I mean, what a demoralizing victory! It's just
It's like,
you have
yeah.
no lands, no cards in hand, no permanents.
John land destruction.
They want you.
There's no like, it's gonna be tough at that point. Like I don't see a set of draws that will get you out of that situation.
Especially when Daston's so dependent on lands.
Yeah.
And once Liliana of the Veil takes away your lands,
Mm.
you know what do you have to do? You're basically starting from scratch.
While your opponent still has a Liliana on the battlefield.
Correct.
It's like,
yeah.
great.
It's very difficult for Daston to gain back the advantage that the Jund deck gets from Dark Confidants.
And he
Liliana
couldn't
of the
even
Veils.
he couldn't even bring to light, So
yeah.
it's tough.
You don't think those Bring to Light's got to come out? Or do you think it's just too crucial for playing it and going to get Escape Shift to win the next turn?
It's Escape Shift number 5, 6,
Six, yeah.
and potentially number
Yeah.
7, and if we do see the board suddenly get flooded with creatures like that bring to light, those 2 or 3 extra copies of Bring to Light, that's gonna be your board wipe. That's gonna be Cryptic Command, bounce that Liliana and draw me an extra card. So yeah, it's still an important part of the deck, although it's a bit slow. And
it does feel a bit slow.
It feels a
why-
bit slow,
Well,
and your opponent can just like wreck your hand.
Yeah, I think it's like you're meshing 2 decks into one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I agree.
Yeah, and then you can't play both.
You can't have your
you
cake
can't
and
have
eat
both
it.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
But this
or
deck
maybe you can.
feels a bit slow because the normal Escape Shift deck sort of its sole purpose is to accelerate to the number of lands it needs, then cast Escape Shift. Whereas,
Yeah.
but all of the cards work in that way. Whereas this is sort of trying to, I'm going to play some Remands and some Cryptic Commands, and
Yeah.
I'm going to do some things, and
There-
then I'm going to get Bring to Light, and then I'm going to win.
There was the Tima. I mean, like there is the Tima version of
yep.
Escape Shift, right? And it has, it doesn't play the white, but the Steamer version of Escape Shift, they play Cryptic Commands. They, it's everything's blue and green on the first half, and then you Escape Shift and you kill your opponent. That's the only time that they see that you have
I
any
think it's also
mountains
because
on the
of
battlefield.
Blood Moon.
Yeah, there's also
Actually-
Blood Moon.
Will Valakut still trigger if you Blood Moon?
No, Valakut will not trigger.
Okay,
it's
then
just
it's
like
not because
normal
of Blood
mountain. It will be. It will trigger if what's that new Blood Moon?
Blood Sun.
Blood Sun, yeah, Blood Suck. Man, Blood Sun is such a bad card. Like
Not a good
seriously.
card. Not a good card.
Great in Tron.
People were very excited for it for about a week. People wanted to believe that this was the next coming of Blood Moon in Modern, but alas.
Now that's Tron's answer to every other mainland. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Yavang's in the Twitch chat saying, "Sweet, Modern at 8:30 in the morning." Well, if you go down to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames, you can have Modern any time of the day.
We're always on YouTube.
Yeah, we're always
.com/Greyogre Games. We're
Yeah.
always there.
forever and ever. Oh, this is the reason why I was talking about Heat Death. Like, if you wanted to watch the replays, right, it is on YouTube. They're all on YouTube. We upload it there. It will be there forever, or until YouTube dies, or until the world explodes, or until the heat depth of the universe. So it will always be
So
there.
you went to quite an existential place on Sunday. That's what
Oh
it's-
yeah, for
you
sure.
really
for
went
sure. It's like,
really went off the deep.
I want to live forever.
God, I don't cast for one time, and you're talking about like
Like,
you know,
depression.
Yeah.
and,
just like
are we really real? Is this some kind of matrix?
it is interesting. You know, is it all a shared reality? It's like
is
it's
there
like Plato's. What is it? The Republic.
The Republic, yeah, the
Plato's, famous essay about the
the
impact.
Matrix and the
yeah,
Architect?
yeah, living in a cave.
I had someone suggest I run Blood Sun in Amulet Titan, but it's just not the same deck. If you try to add Blood Suns, yeah, exactly. Amulet Titan doesn't work. Well, I guess you get, you just have, you slam your Karoo lands and you're happy. That's it. It's like,
Yeah, again, sort of
not
like
that great.
putting in a Bloodstone just sort of detracts from what the deck wants to do.
Yeah,
It just
exactly.
wants to,
It wants to bounce the lands,
Yeah.
man. Like that's the whole point. Oh. Anyway, Destin here off to a pretty good start, getting some ramp up early.
He has a lot of lands in hand though.
Oh,
If I'm
Dark
not correct.
Confidant.
Stomping Ground, Mystic Gate in hand as well. Daston's not interested. He's going straight for it.
Yeah, it's not even gonna, do you want to trade your Dark Confidant? Obviously you don't. And
No one wants to trade their Dark Confidant.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
If I'm like at 4 life, I would
Oh yeah,
I
then
would
then
stop
then then
drawing
you're then
cards.
you're then you're running it. You're attacking into
You're like-
nothing. You're blocking.
Go and then your opponent's like, no.
No, you do 2 damage to me. Yeah.
Come on right through, right?
Yeah.
To the door
Please.
is open.
Please, hopefully you draw that Liliana of the Veil off the top that you've been looking for.
And then you cast Lily out of Veil, you -2 on
Not
yourself,
yourself, yeah.
just to get rid of your Dark
Yeah.
Confidant,
That's the sort of lateral thinking that
and then
wait,
disallow.
required.
So if you Liliana yourself, who gets to choose your opponent or you?
No, you choose.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
Target opponent chooses. Target player sacrifices the creature.
Yeah. So that's a rest in peace.
Yeah. That's
Is-
interesting.
Is that the
Rest
right
in peace.
sideboard card to bring in against a Jund deck? You like that?
I'm
Yes.
curious.
You like it?
Yes, because it shut down the BB Elf into Kolgan Summon, like returning BB Elf. Kolgan Summon.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then
it shuts
shadow-
down a few things. Yeah,
shadow
shuts
your
down
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi, yeah.
Both, yeah.
Tamagotchi is at 0. Always at 0-1.
But the thing is, Konkai has Dark Confidant on the battlefield. And
Yeah, but he's not drawing any lands. Look at that.
oh really?
They are, yeah.
It's 4 colors.
For it's
Cause Blood Red Elf and Jace, right?
No.
no.
No, he
No.
don't play both. He just plays Scape
He
Shape.
plays
for-
neither.
Yeah, no,
Plays neither.
that's 3 decks in one. You
Yeah.
cannot have your cake and eat it. Although you can have peanut butter and chocolate, like that combination. Okay, not bad.
Oh,
Yeah, just gonna block and sack. Okay, not block and kill.
No man. No man.
The
He
land-
has
the lands-
so many lands.
The
Oh,
lands,
Saxon-
the lands
Saxon-
are so much more important
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
on the battlefield, aren't they?
it doesn't change. His game plan doesn't change. Just skip shift out.
Well, yeah, he sees that obviously Konkai is kind of starving on lands.
Konkai Grixis?
No, he's playing Jund.
Playing Jund.
Konkai's playing Jund.
Yeah, no counter spell, so yeah, sure, draw your entire deck.
P. Cobry is asking, Calvin Chu playing this event? No, I don't think so. I
Don't
think
think
Calvin
so.
only plays the like those big
Plays-
ticket events.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of small fry. Don't.
Apart from our seasonal
Seasonal
team
qualifier,
unified
yeah.
modern event in which
Yeah.
Kelvin Chu played and won.
Yep.
Okay, for seasonals,
Play-
I will beat Calvin Chu.
Okay. Kelvin
Right.
Chu beating current color commentator Ilham
Yeah.
in the finals of our event on Sunday.
What's
He
up?
he almost conceded to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just to spike Felix.
This is Spy Felix. Just tell like Felix. You can't tell me what to do. I am
Serious?
Calvin
Felix
Chu.
wanted to buy one, so Kelvin like,
Felix wanted what?
wanted to win, wanted to buy for the SQ.
Oh, okay.
Then how was telling Kelvin Chu to scoop.
Oh. Because Hao is not going to play, obviously.
Right.
And then like,
Kelvin Chu is going to play.
no, Kelvin just wants to qualify and that's it. He's probably going to play. Maybe not going to play at all.
Yeah, he
Only
want- he-
Felix is
he-
the one that.
Kelvin Chu presumably wants the invitation to the big dance at the end of the
I
year.
think
Oh,
he,
for sure,
I think,
yeah.
He'll
I,
get it either way.
Yeah,
right?
I think he
probably
will get it
it.
via
Yeah.
the
Pro points, yeah.
players. Yeah.
No, but he has to play some of the
Let's play one.
some
right?
of the
One or two.
this thing.
One.
Not just 1 or 2 at the excuse. No, he has to score 6 points.
Championship points.
Yeah, 6 championship points, which is not actually very easy now
You have to play
because
two
the
SQs,
tiers, yeah.
Yeah.
The tiers are really quite spread out. So if you're not in maybe like the top 10,
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Follow the action through our extensive video coverage on Twitch and YouTube.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's round 3 of More Than Modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church-Morley.
We're in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
And,
that's it.
And
That's
after two
it.
quick matches, we have a blue-white control deck.
Versus...
Right, they play. Rosaldo's playing. He's playing Grixis, or blue-red.
yeah,
control.
it looks like
It looks like
control, yeah.
Grixis, right? Yeah.
And then blue-white control. And I think, you know, we're watching Liao Xiao Tao versus Risaldo Antonio.
Just gonna call them player 1 and player 2.
What? He's playing Delver.
Playing-
Oh,
Risaldo's
okay.
playing
So
Delver.
Risaldo is playing Delver.
He's
okay.
not playing it well because he didn't have a Delver on turn 1.
Yeah, where's the
With a
turn 1
mulligan
Delver?
there.
Come on.
But
Oh,
Expedition lands. I like it. I
And
like
foil,
it a
yeah.
lot. I like it a lot.
Foil, you like it a,
I like it a lot.
Well, what's the what's that? Austin Powers, right? What's
Yeah.
that? I like it a lot.
It's
I used to do that on the podcast like every week. It's like I will find some point
that you
to
like.
something to like sneak it in. It's like I like it a lot. It's kind of gross. Search
So-
for Ascanta. Here we go.
Gideon of
Turn
the Trials.
2. Sorry, turn 3. Gideon of the Trials trying to slam it on the table. Let's see what's Risaldo's response.
he's already put it in the graveyard.
It's like, yeah, is that a counter spell?
when Rosaldo like fetches for land, you just like okay, it's just whatever resolves.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that.
Wow,
Steam
Steam
Vents.
Vents,
That is. We're talking high-powered mana bases right
That's
now.
class. No, come on.
They tap for more mana if they're expeditions.
They tap for 1.5 mana?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
City
yeah,
of
yeah,
S?
Yeah, they go negate. Main deck negate as well.
Jeez.
What is this Delver deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, maybe it's more Delve than Delver.
Maybe
Yeah.
polluted Delta past 10.
Jeez.
Search
I mean, like,
Rascanta,
who's
trigger.
the control deck?
They're both the control deck. Draws the land, passes back. So Xiao Tao missed a land drop,
Yeah.
right? And he's
No,
just
no,
gonna
no,
keep-
he-
he did because Rosaldo already has 4 lands in hand, and Xiao.
Oh,
Tao
right,
first,
yeah.
yeah. So Xiao Tao's just basically search for Rascanta and keeping all of the lands on top of his deck. Not interested at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not going to discard this. Come on.
Yeah, and Xiao Tao's got a Supreme Verdict in hand.
I'm
That is going to be a 1-for-1.
I mean, I'm
presumably.
guessing he's got, like, Cryptic Command, right?
Electrolyze.
Yeah, just going to burn you.
Reading
know,
Electrolyze.
Just to draw a card, you know.
We don't have the life counter, right? So I'll go.
Right. Okay, thanks, man. So, Risaldo here gets to untap, draws, and what does he get? Wow. Man, I am just so... My eyes are sparkling because of all these lands. Unfortunately, can't get a Expedition Sulphur Falls. But, you know, 4-1 will do. No biggie. Alright, so keeps... Xiao Tao here keeps all the lands that he can get, and that's a Celestial Colonnade. Gonna Thought Scour myself, I guess. Thought Scour himself, does it resolve? Yep. Fatal Push. And a land. It's the graveyard. And in hand is a Cryptic Command, which is, well, I guess it's fantastic. So this is main phase. Lays the land and probably going to pass the turn. Hey, come on, where's the masterpiece? You know,
Polluted Delta.
Polluted
Not even
yeah.
foil. Not even foil.
No, that's not foil. No, that's a foil.
Disappointed.
That's
No,
a
it's
foil.
not. It's not
It is,
foil.
dude.
He had
It
a foil
shimmered.
Blunt I did. Okay, all right.
It shimmered in
They
the
normally
sun.
look better. There, yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. Very subtle foil.
Yeah, I don't like green foils a lot. I don't know about you guys. Like in the chat, let us know which card is your favorite foil. Yeah, but I don't like green foils a lot because green tends to just be like green. Everything is green. There's no contrast, no nothing. Just
Any
Green.
foil made before 2013 is my favorite.
Oh,
foil
for sure.
because it doesn't curl. But there we go.
No, I thought they curled like crazy before
Did they?
2013.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
I
So
thought
the
they
old
did.
foils curl like crazy.
The new ones also curl like crazy.
Yeah, they all curl
They
like
all
crazy.
curl.
But the old ones have a higher contrast. It's like as if you had a foil layer, and then you printed another layer on top of that, and it made the card look very, very classy. Also, before 2013, you could feel that the foil was in the pack.
Yeah.
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 We used to like just go through the entire box and like, okay, this
So,
is
so I like the Dark Confidant Judge promo. You know, it has old
Yeah.
order. So that's a personal favorite.
okay.
So that looks nice.
Man, I wanna say Hannah
Ships Navigator.
Ship Navigator is like one of my favorite foils. Probably
Yeah.
not my favorite foil, but one of my favorite foils because man, her lips look so enticing.
Okay, that's
It's like
T-
there's
T-
too much.
TMI.
Too much? No.
TMI.
Thank you for thank you for you're welcome. You know, for the overshare.
Yeah, that was an overshare. There's
Yeah.
no two ways about it.
Hey man, but you look at the card and you know, she doesn't look like she wears lipstick, but her lips are purple. That's cool. It's
Yeah.
like natural this thing.
So shout out. They're basically just staring at each other, right? At this point in the control mirror match, they just want to. So we're going to see an attempt at a lightning bolt for 3. It's going to take 30, go down to 13.
Oh,
This is the point in the game we're in where Rasal's just casting lightning
just
bolts.
like yeah, I'm just
Like, I'll
gonna
just shoot you. So it's interesting. Shout is not countering these, whether he doesn't have counters in hand or what.
I don't think it's worth countering. Come on.
But I mean, how else does one win the control matchup? What are they going to do?
I don't know.
I guess Shatter can eventually attack with a Celestial Colonnade, right?
Yeah, but that's kind
Or
of
Gideon
risky.
of
I
the
mean, like
Trials. Yeah, but
you
you've
know,
got to win at
Risaldo
some
has-
point, right?
that's true.
Thought Scour. So we're going to see.
Well, land and search for a
Scanter,
Scanta, which you definitely can't get back with a Snapcaster Mage.
No, you can't know.
And probably just Risaldo is just gonna probably just pass the turn. Looking at the chat, Dim Sum Boy saying
name, by the way.
Braid, yeah, Braid, the Black Commander. The foil makes her look way more freaky. Yeah, I
Does
agree.
it?
Yeah. The foil, like, okay, so the foil, right, highlights her lips, highlights part of her hair, which is supposed to be black, but then in the foil, like, it turns like silver, so she looks like crazy, cray.
Okay.
Yeah.
What set is that from? Is that from Torment? Braid's
think
Cabal Minion,
that's
right?
for-
Yeah. Braid's Cabal Minion.
Yeah, I think that's from Torment.
Torment?
Well, that was in
no,
Eternal
Odyssey.
Masters.
Sorry, Odyssey. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I know it. So that's yeah.
Yeah, she looks cray.
Yeah.
She already looks like the art already makes her look like cray. But the foil makes her look even.
Well, she is a minion of the Cabal. I assume that one doesn't become a minion of the Cabal unless one is.
If you were not
Crazy,
crazy, right?
yeah. Cabal making a comeback in Dominaria. They're the
They are?
Yeah, they're the antagonists.
Okay.
So the last
Finally.
Liliana demon Bazelnok is the leader of the Cabal.
Right. Okay. I don't think she'll win. Like
It would be too easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then her story arc ends. Like what is there? Like ride off with Jace into the sunset, or or make out with Chandra. I don't know.
All of the, yeah, I don't know.
I would love to see that though. But
So we're going to see a mana leak on the Snapcaster. Means that Rosado can't get cast flashback on anything.
mm.
'Cause he's paid the mana, but he does have a 2/1 body, which is just going to be super inverted. But that's fine.
Yeah, beat for 2.
Yeah, and I think Shout Out is going to have a lot of dead cards in his hand, right?
I don't know. You could just expand the supreme verdicts.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like that just to get.
So we're gonna
It's
see
fine
4
to do
mana.
1-for-1 at this
critic-
point.
Oh,
Blessed Alliance.
Okay, so he's going to target opponent sacrifices an attacking creature, and he's going to gain 4 life, maybe.
That's
Or
really
remanded.
risky. Yeah.
and remand, draw a card, down to 8. Yeah.
The problem is that Xiao Tao here just doesn't have as much lands as
And
Risaldo.
now we see a Delver.
Oh no, this is a
Interesting.
bad idea because
Yeah,
this
gonna-
gives Xiao Tao like more ammo to just fire off the.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was probably going to
Super Invader.
fire it off anyway, right?
Yeah, I know, but
So you wanna-
Risaldo should know that, and
Yeah, Supreme Verdict. But Rosado's got to win the game at some point.
yeah,
But I agree, though. Rosado, Shoutout's done nothing, literal nothing in this game apart from play a Gideon of the Trials.
oh jeez. Okay, so another Snapcaster Mage, is that going to be Path to Exile or Countered.
Results.
Resolve.
Okay, what are we looking for? Looking for Lightning Bolt. Okay, so we're getting a bit aggressive. I like it.
Yeah,
Down
Bolt.
to 5.
Snap Bolt.
Down
And
to 5, yeah. And then
Yep.
Blessed Alliance back
that's
up.
a line just to game 4. Just to game 4.
Yeah, back up to 9.
Yeah.
Interesting that Shatow's moved to Blessed Alliance in the main deck.
I think it's very relevant, especially when you're facing down burn. I think there are a lot of players who, or there are a lot of burn decks nowadays. So
Okay.
in the meta game, like, it makes sense. It makes sense. You can get rid of their one odd creature, and gain some life. Hopefully they don't have Skull Crack. Risaldo here just pass the turn. I will counter whatever you try to do.
I feel like Shatar should be just putting stuff into the graveyard for Search for Ascanta to try because you want to start.
Number 1 to flip.
Yeah,
and
then
then
start powering through the deck, right?
And you get land.
So
You get land out of
to
it.
Exile.
So is there a Cryptic Command that's going to come out of Risaldo's hand? Cryptic Command in a Delver deck. That's kind of weird.
I assume that all the lands make blue.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played one Delver. He got destroyed.
I assume all his lands make blue, right?
Yeah.
So that's fine. So he's gonna we're gonna Logic Knot. Saving the Cryptic Command. Get rid of the full Delver.
Yeah, you're not getting it back. The
Get rid
Search
of
for
the
Ascanta, yeah.
Snapcaster.
The lands are useless.
No.
So
Just
presumably,
getting rid of the opt rather than getting rid of the lands.
so presumably Risaldo here has a what's his name, Tasigur.
Okay, yeah. 'cause he
Which
wants to
then
go.
actually he should just exile even more things, right?
Yeah.
No, you exile even more things, and then when it comes to cast the Tasigur, you exile
Yeah,
as
so
many
you-
things,
it's-
and then you exile the lands.
Yeah, yeah.
If you have spare.
So we're gonna see a second path to exile.
Just
It's Risaldo
Risaldo
looking,
has-
have I got another Logic Knot?
Do I Snapcaster another Logic? No, it dies. It goes.
That's fine. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to fail to find a land? So we see a basic island and a basic swamp.
Yeah.
Oh no, another
that's
basic
probably
island.
I don't think it runs a basic mountain because the mountain is just for like electrolytes. It's for is that static caster in the sideboard?
Yeah,
it's
I
for
think, I think all the lands have to produce blue, right?
yeah.
In this sort of deck.
And so there's no room for basic mountain.
So Bloodstain Mire passes back the
Jeez.
turn.
Alright, 7 life.
So
Just a little
Shatal
bit.
just thinking about what to do end turn. He has his own Snapcaster Mage. There you go. Interesting decision to flash back when he's got 7 cards in graveyard. So basically he's going to flash
He
back
wants
one,
to-
exile, then he's going to presumably just whatever is on top of his library, just get it into the graveyard for 7 Search for Ascanta, flip Search for Ascanta, and then start. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some pretty inconsequential cards.
I think you should just let it resolve, maybe. So he goes for Blessed
Blessed
Alliance
Alliance.
to gain some life. And Risaldo just lets it go. Okay. I'm surprised. I thought he could just, counter that.
Counter the Snapcaster or counter the Blessed Alliance.
The Blessed Alliance.
Okay.
Because you want your opponent to tap out. You
Yeah.
don't care about the Snapcaster. Snapcaster, you
So
you
now
can
we're
deal
going to
with it.
see end of turn Fatal Push
Yeah.
on Snapcaster.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that Risaldo here didn't just
Well,
counter it.
So we've got the 7 cards, yeah, so Ascanta's getting flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
More lands is good, and it's actually a very good land.
Yeah, and I think that's the one. This is the deal breaker in the control matchups, right? It's that if every turn Shoutout can go, I'm going to look at some cards in my library and pick one of them, get the selection. Shoutout probably doesn't need many more lands. He doesn't. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to see Path to Exiles, Supreme Verdicts, Detention Spheres if he's running those. He wants to see Snapcasters. Maybe he's looking for a Celestial Colonnade just to try and figure out a way to end this game. But search for Ascantor, Ascantor the Sunken Ruin just gives him the ability to just
To power through
Yeah,
those cards, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
just
yeah,
get
yeah.
what you
it's all about the
need.
selection. Here we go.
But it does only
So
get
Tasiga.
you. It does only get you like non-creature, non-land cards.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, yeah, you're looking for some
Yeah. So here we go,
certain cards.
Tasiga. And then presumably Rosado is going to use Tasiga to just start getting cards back.
Yeah,
Right, he's just going to...
just
We're going
advantage.
to see Cryptic.
Yeah,
Still got to delve. Still got to delve.
no, just remove a land. Come on, Rizaldo, don't. Negates are very useful in this battle. I was surprised he gave up he gave up the Electrolyze, because Electrolyze seems pretty good. So yeah, you Cryptic, I Cryptic, we all
We're all
Cryptic.
Cryptic, yeah.
All right.
And then Rosado's representing another Cryptic command as well.
Yeah.
Although, so shout out, in all fairness.
So let's see.
Negate? Oh, Snapcaster.
No Snapcaster
So he's
for a mana leak.
mana leak, yeah, but he can, Rosado can
fine.
still pay that.
Path to Exile probably.
Yeah, I mean, Rosado needs to,
All right, so Path to Exile.
but hang a second, that hasn't resolved, right?
Yeah.
Because Tasica's on the stack.
Yeah.
Cryptic command is so you can use Path to Exile, then let that resolve, let the Cryptic counter, and then once it becomes a creature, then the Path to Exile can be used.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now Path to Exile. Do you have an answer, Rizaldo?
But in response, right? You just he's gonna go looking.
But this is pretty bad. Like, it released Rizaldo, just tapped out during his turn. But I guess you should do it anyway, because you're gonna get back a Bolt, or you're gonna get back something of some relevance. Maybe a Logic Knot, which is a bit too late. Just activate. Like, there's no reason.
Yep, and here we go.
So 2 cards. He's getting back the Siren Visions.
And he's counting the lands again. He's gonna. Oh, I better get my.
Oh, he does have a basic mountain,
wow.
yeah. But he's gonna get basic island. So I'm gonna give you back a non-land card, and that's probably gonna be Siren Visions. It sounds like the best card out of the lot, because I mean, like, there's Lightning Bolt. Okay, so you look at the stack. There's Lightning Bolt. There's
I think they're just trying to figure out at the moment how.
No, there's no
Okay.
more Thought Skulls. There's no more.
So they're trying to figure out how this all works, basically. Yeah. So what's happening
they're
is-
fast forwarding. They're fast forwarding a bit. You're gonna path my guy. I'm gonna look for land.
Yeah.
But before that, by right, you're supposed to choose something from the
your pile, right?
from
yeah.
the pile. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, let's bring up Tasigur. Like, it doesn't get activated that often. So let's bring it up for our viewers at home. Dell. So Tasigur is kind of expensive to cast. It's 6 mana to cast. You only get a 4/5. But it's got Dell. For each card you exile from your graveyard while casting this spell pays for 1 generic. So it can cost just 1 black just to cast a Tasigur, which is awesome. And it's got a cool ability where you can pay 2 and 2 green-blue hybrid mana, which means that you can pay either blue or green for either one of them. Then you put 2 cards the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you return a non-land card of an opponent's choice from the graveyard to your hand. And what was the card that you gave him? Siren Visions.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
The least impactful card is basically what happens. Wow.
Yeah.
Shoutouts just drawn a Gideon of the Trials.
Oh, that's so good.
So that's going to get this clock ticking.
Yeah. No, but you have to tick up the Gideon. Like,
You do?
you have to tick up the Gideon first
Yeah, you do. But I think he
to
probably
get it out
wants
of lightning
to-
bolt range.
Yeah, but I think he probably wants to start turning it sideways, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think you probably maybe make an emblem next turn, and then
And then after that,
and then you
like,
start
go.
turning it sideways.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
you've
it's
already taken the 2 damage.
yeah, it took the damage.
So we see Rosaldo's got a lightning bolt in hand.
Yeah, that would have easily taken care of the Gideon, but now it's going to be a bit tough.
Yeah, and with, you know... So Rosaldo just drew his mountain. So Path to Exile is going to be very good now.
Man, Rizaldo is very threat light, and man, this is a... Oh, Lightning Bolt was what was given. Okay, alright, thanks, Danny. Lightning Bolt was it's not Serum Visions. Yeah, because Serum Visions, I think that was a bad choice. Serum Visions is essentially drawing 1.5 cards.
Wow, I thought Scour is going to put a lightning
Oh,
bolt and a
Cryptic
cryptic,
Command.
and then he's going to draw a Snapcast.
No, it's a Vendilion Click.
A Vendilion Click, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a Fatal Push in Rizaldo's hand as well.
Yeah, and so
I think he should just
activate, yeah.
Fatal Push right now. Make sure that Xiao Tao does not have, much responses to the Snapcaster. Search for Ascanta. That resolves. Looks
get
for
Spreading
Spreading
Seas.
Seas.
So just cantrip
Okay,
it,
yeah,
right?
just to draw. 2 mana, draw a
Yeah.
card.
And then draw a Field of Ruin. Just going to be very inconsequential this late in the game.
It's okay. It's just okay, I guess.
And a lot of the blue-white control decks are moving towards the Field of Ruin.
Oh yeah,
I like it,
and
I like
they're
it.
playing a lot of basics, which is great.
Yeah, they're playing
Yeah.
like a lot more. They use like 6 to 8, I think.
Mm.
And then
And a Field of Ruin
Field
becomes
just
like
looks
so
right?
good, yeah. Celestial Colonnade here, going to be animated. I'm going to turn this Gideon.
Yeah. So
And
that's
everyone
gonna be
sideways.
6.
Fatal Push going to get rid of the
Yeah, Colonnade.
Colonnade, yeah. No reply there from Xiao Tao. Risaldo here got to think about it.
Yeah,
The Gideon, I mean, like now this is 2-turn clock, right?
yeah, and I think the Gideon is probably the immediate threat. Like, how does one deal with the Gideon?
All right, so terminate.
Terminate on the Snapcaster.
That's okay.
But he's down to 1 card in hand. So I
Mhm.
don't think he did draw Vendilion Click. I think he drew the Terminate.
Oh, okay, right. Because the last card is a Lightning
Yeah,
Bolt,
so-
and Xiao Tao should know that.
So down to 8.
It's got
So
2 turns to draw something.
2-turn clock from here, yeah. So he needs to... So we see a Lightning Bolt and...
Is that a land? Looks.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it's a land.
Is it?
It's a
There's another foil land.
black crypt. No, it's a black red land. Black crypt.
Crypt, yeah. So he's just going to pass the turn back.
Oh no, not black crypt. That is the black red fetch land.
Okay, so Bloodstone Mire.
Bloodstone
Attack,
Mire, right.
attack with Gideon again. Yep.
Yeah.
Down to 4. So Rosaldo needs an answer.
Oh wow. Okay, he needs 2. Yeah, he needs 2 answers.
So I guess Cryptic Command keeps him alive.
Mm-hmm.
Or Snapcaster. Flashing back Cryptic Command.
No, Cryptic Command doesn't keep him alive. Because
Or you can tap the
or
both
tap and
attackers.
bounce,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but no, he didn't find it. But he
Mhm.
keeps him alive for 1 more turn, right?
Yeah.
To find something else. But
And he has to tap and bounce, which is kind of annoying. But then Xiao Tao just make sure that he doesn't make a land drop, because that's the only thing that he can lose. Not win the game at that current moment.
yeah.
Because you'd have to lay another land.
Yeah.
And so
And it's interesting, so we see 2. I guess Rosaldo's deck has the ability to go quick. We saw the Delvers. But it seems like he's playing 4 Delvers and then 4 Snapcasters, and that's it. Now, Delver seems like it's very good.
and a
on turn-
Tassiger.
And Tassiger. So Delver seems like it's really good on turn 1. Less
Mhm.
good on like turn
Turn
14,
20.
maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. It just seems like very low impact.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Rizaldo, that hand was weird. That opening hand was weird. Like he in the blind, I guess that hand was not bad. But you're playing against a control deck. Like you have to get those first few pieces on the board. Like you want Delver on turn 1, and then that's it. and then 7 turns later you win the game, or maybe not.
So like counter stuff, remand. We're gonna remand. We're gonna lightning bolt your creatures. We're gonna get stuff out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and then from Xiaotao, he needs to. It's about taking out the supreme verdicts, presumably. Taking out the detention spheres. Go on, take out
I think the detention spheres are okay because
think they're okay.
You know your opponent might just go a bit more grindy, which is to say that he's going to play Chandra Torch of Defiance.
Okay, so you keep them in. But supreme verdicts, do you think they go?
Yeah, supreme verdicts they gotta go.
Supreme verdict go.
You have your path to exiles. Like your four path to exiles are for a combination of Tasigur, Delver, and Snapcasters. You have your 4/4, your Celestial Colonnades that will do a lot of damage. If you don't want to give up the what's that called, Supreme Verdicts, you give up instead the Saddle Wreckage, which we saw in Xiaotao's hand.
He had that in the hand. Didn't
he had two, I think. Like that was.
I like it. I like that in Modern.
I don't like that.
You don't like it?
No, you're waiting for your opponent. I mean, like, yeah, sure. It's a board wipe, instant speed board wipe.
Bye guys.
Hey, bye. But you can play around it so easily. Like Supreme Verdict is, you can't counter this.
You can, but it just seems like there's a lot of decks that just want to thrust creatures into your face, and I guess it has the first one often has a surprise element, right? No one.
True.
So it diminishes quite a lot, but I think a lot of people still are like, I never see Saddle Wreckage. It also doesn't target the creatures, so it gets around.
It targets, the hexproof. It gets around a few things. Yeah.
So who do you like in this one? Do you like the 2-color or do you like the 3-color?
Man, I think I'm in favor of Xiao Tao because Rizaldo here his deck's not gonna be able to punish Xiao Tao too hard. Yeah. Like we saw, he was stuck. I won't say he was stuck on lands. He missed 2 land drops early in the game. That should have been game over, especially against a deck like Rizaldo's, where you have counter spells, you have threats, you have early threats, you have counter spells. But Rizaldo there wasn't able to capitalize on Xiao Tao's missteps. So
no, I agree. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. It's I think blue white control people started picking it up again a bit.
Oh, for sure, man! For the last season, especially it's after the Jace unbanning.
Yeah, I don't think it's the right Jace deck. I still don't think it's the right Jace deck. I don't.
I think it's.
I think it's a better Gideon of the Trials deck. I think that's the better Planeswalker.
No, I play both. Like Jace puts you so dude. We've had this conversation like at infinite.
But I just don't think it. You got to protect it, right? That's the.
You got to protect it. Yeah, I mean like.
Conversations, you have to protect it.
Yeah.
And if you're tapping out on turn 4 for a Jace, and someone else is playing,
you're not playing on turn 4.
Exactly,
you're not playing on 4.
Right? But so you can't play it on turn 4. So then it's like, well, it's good if it's turn 7 or turn 8. After you've already locked up control pretty much, but then you're just like playing with yourself right at that point. I'm brainstorming. Oh, I'm putting 2 lands back and cracking my fetch land. How smart am I? Or I'm playing Fate Seal on you. It's fine, but I think Modern has definitely moved towards like a more aggressive direct format.
Oh yeah,
Bloodbraid Elf has made it.
Man, Bloodbraid Elf
because it just channels the format through it, right?
We saw like the first game. We saw Arnold's deck playing Bloodbraid Elves. It's just crazy good.
I wonder if Arnold, he's always had the 4 Bloodbraid Elves. He's like, one day,
one
day you'll be unbanned, and then I can play you in my deck again. And he waited, and he's like, yes, now is the time. Now is the time for me to play my foil, because they were like the 4 M ones, right?
I like Arnold when he's playing like at his when he's playing on all 4 cylinders, like he can win PPTQs quite easily, get invited to RPTQs. Like though that's no he will play Jan forever.
It's good again now.
And then suddenly like you're given the tools and like yippee, I can do it again.
So
anyway.
So we've seen Rizaldo turn 1 Relic of Progenitus, turn 2 Serum Visions. It's okay. I don't know. Maybe he sideboarded out the Delver. I don't know. I probably would have kept them in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, especially on the play, right?
Yeah, I think you just want to.
You got to go faster.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go
Well,
faster.
going
faster,
slow,
faster,
as he
faster.
found out, is going to eventually benefit Shout Out, who can just like take his sweet time.
Mm-hmm.
So Hallow Fountain tap, pass the turn back.
So yeah, this is we had this conversation before. I
Yeah.
think this is where Opt is like purely like the
Yeah.
Xiao Tao's deck. Like Opt is
Yeah.
clearly better than Serum Visions, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, stop knocking the camera. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, they're
they
like,
know
yeah,
they've
I'm sorry,
done
I'm
wrong.
sorry.
They
Yeah,
know they've
you,
done wrong,
you
yeah.
done messed up, man.
So Risotto cracking Bloodstain Might to go get a that's a
Watery
Watery
Grave, yeah. Sweet, sweet Watery Grave.
I'm not totally au fait with the masterpiece artwork. Oh, the expedition. Sorry, I don't know.
Right, right,
I know,
the
I know what
expedition.
the steam vents is.
Yeah. No, they're confusing. They're still
Yeah,
confusing.
because some of them they're non-intuitive, shall we say?
All right. So the blood, the blood crypt, the bloodstained Maya, and the Watery Grave look exactly the same. And I think the gold what's that? What's the white black one?
Godless Shrine.
Godless Shrine. Yeah, they look pretty damn
Yeah, they're
similar.
all very similar. All quite muted tones.
Oh, sorry. Godless Shrine and Overgrown Tomb.
Oh, they're very similar.
They're the same. They were just an extension, or maybe it was a 3D painting, and then they
It's too
tilted
far.
the angle. Yeah.
So Shout Out end of his turn, Snapcaster, no value. Just just getting in there.
Yeah, and
Which is
Rizaldo.
interesting, yeah. I mean,
It's so
Rizaldo's doing
it's
nothing,
weird.
right?
Rizaldo is playing the control deck. No, that's strange.
can't be right.
And Xiao Tao here again, not hitting the land drops unless like Rizaldo is flooding out. But I don't think Rizaldo is flooding out.
I guess
think he's
the
playing like way too carefully
Yeah.
for the deck that he's playing.
So Shout Out drew Supreme Verdict, so he obviously kept some number of them in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
there's-
Supreme Verdict over. I mean, like you take out Cyber Wreckage. I don't think
Yeah, I
Cyber
think so,
Wreckage is
yeah.
any good in this.
I think you
in this
probably
case.
take out, if you're playing like 4 Supreme Verdicts, probably take out 2 or something.
Yeah, you want to keep some number of Supreme
Yeah.
Verdicts because you can't counter Supreme Verdicts. It hits the battlefield.
Yeah, it just happens.
That's it.
Yeah, stuff happens. So you're going to see Rosado crack a Polluted Dart to go get a Steam Vents.
Steam Vents, yeah. The Steam Vents art is awesome.
That's cool, right?
Looks
It's cool.
nice.
That and Misty Rainforest are the ones that look cool.
Yes.
And Hallowed Fountain, the one that's like a
Yeah.
cool, like central. Yeah, I like that one. So you're gonna see.
Hallowed Fountain is nice. Love to.
Yeah. So I think was Chateau just discarding down to hand size there with Supreme Verdict.
I mean, he could buff his own creature if he needs to.
Oh, Surgical Extraction on the Supreme Verdict.
Wow, that is a strange one.
Seems like a super. Oh, we're gonna see.
Is that a negate?
I think so. Chateau obviously, both players are valuing Supreme Verdict really highly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a negate. And we're gonna see a.
The spell.
Yep. So counter target instant spells. Yeah. So negate is countered. And then Surgical Extraction. Yep. Look at the hand. Look at the deck. So Path, Detention Sphere, Logic Knot.
Man, I'm not convinced that was the right.
And there's a
Card
Jace
to
hiding
target.
at the back.
Is that the
Cryptic
Jace
Command.
Ballaran or
I think it's Jace
Mind
the Mind Sculptor.
Sculptor, right?
Yeah, it's Mind Sculptor.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's a good card.
And then just having like Rosado having a look.
That's only 2. Yeah. So we were right. It is 2.
Yeah, having another once more through. See, there's Gideon Jura there as well.
There's an Elspeth in the
Elspeth,
deck.
yeah, so it's like a bit more Planeswalker heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. He obviously wants to actually win some rounds of Magic, as opposed to just playing rounds of Magic. Right? Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Yep.
both of the matches that we watched had put them together had finished by now. I think the first 2 rounds.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Like what? 16.
60 minutes to go. Yeah.
Let's go to the chat. What? Steeds?
Steals.
Steals?
Steals.
Oh, Steals. Saying modern is hard. Yeah, modern is hard.
Agree.
SJ Bond saying, especially if you have mana burn. Man bun. Man bun, yeah. Yeah, modern is hard when you got a man bun.
Can't comment on the relative difficulty or easiness of a Magic format.
Oh, I can't, yeah.
Depending on like hair, but fundamentally could
Man-
be, could not be.
Top knot, if you were to keep a top knot, like there would be so much like strain on your follicles. I would imagine. It's like hard to concentrate, right? Like there's something pulling at your hair all the time.
It's the in thing, is it not? Or was it the in thing like 2 years ago? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
Is it?
Although
I don't know. My wife tells me what to do with my hair. So.
it depends. Yeah, it depends on your facial structure. Like Rizaldo pulls it off.
There's a real je ne sais quoi about it. Yeah.
Like, but some people I like. You know, I think Calvin Chen, he pulled it off. Cool. But Mark Tan, no, for sure no.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Mark Tan more of a classical haircut.
Yeah, no, he's got the Bieber fever type of haircut.
But like the early Bieber, right? So
Yeah,
like,
the early
like,
Bieber,
you know,
yeah.
like
not baldy Bieber.
yeah, like before pre-tattoo Bieber,
Yeah.
as opposed to post-tattoo Bieber.
Yeah.
Yeah, like No, I know.
He also rides his pants like that low.
Yeah, so like
the
we're
other
living
way.
in 2007 still. Yeah. Like got a keychain for his wallet, you know what I mean? You know, like a studded,
The chain, the chain that
yeah,
goes to the
yeah.
wallet. Yeah.
studded belt.
No, it
Like
makes
like a
it's
little
got
slip
Velcro. No, it's got Velcro on it. It's
Yeah.
go
Little
as
slip
it-
knot bracelet. so edgy.
dark eyeliner. No, that's golf.
Yeah,
Shit,
like you
yeah.
know, with the like Vans black and white
Oh,
chessboard shoes,
for
like
sure.
the old school ones.
That's for
right?
sure, yeah. And a trucker cap.
Yeah.
You may say trucker cap worn high. That's like, man, if you were a teenager in the early 2000s, that was probably you.
I think we all were, right? I think we all had a pair of big
That's like-
Vans.
No, I
shoes and skates.
oh no, I did. I
Yeah,
did.
of course,
No,
everyone
was
did.
was mine Vans?
Or
I know I had a
or
pair of
Eddies or
skate shoes, yeah.
DCs or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I think mine was DC. It's
You
like
went,
a
to the,
great.
you went to the shop with your mum, and she was like, "Why don't you try on this sensible pair?" And you're like, "No, I want the ones that are totally impossible to walk in, because they're cool."
Because they're big and they're sloppy.
Yeah, you never forget your first pair. Yeah. So you're gonna see is Snapcaster coming down.
Come on, man! I'm wearing like
Come on.
Adidas Superstar 2s. Like I never grew out of these. These
They're
are
so-
the
they're so-
most
they've-
comfortable
they've
shoes.
come back. They've come full circle on those. They're
Yeah.
popular again, right? You've made them.
God damn it, people!
Yeah.
Stop. And there's only like a few colors. There's the white with the black stripes, and then white
you're
with
wearing.
the
There's green ones, right? And there's
no, there's no green ones.
is there
There's
not
no-
green ones?
no.
I thought there were green ones. There's one blue ones.
Those were the like
Are they the different ones?
expensive. Like
The
you gotta
Stan
bring in.
Smiths, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
No. You gotta go like Superstar 2. That's the awesome.
So yeah. I've got to the point where I only wear Converse now.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Do you wear it to work? No, you don't get to wear it to
no,
work, right?
I wear real like adult clothes to work.
Oh no, this is my
No,
work
some
attire.
Some of us have to
You actually
wear, a suit
wear
to work.
nice.
Yeah, I have to wear a suit to work. But yeah, this is Converse the rest of the time or sandals because we're in Singapore.
Yeah. Dim Sum Boy
Yeah.
saying Jay's good. No, SJ Bond saying Jay's
is
bad.
like, yeah, we're gonna we've talked about it a lot. Jace is not good on turn 4.
Yeah.
Right, the format feels like people are putting too much pressure on you
Mm.
that you can't just go Jace,
You need to go like Supreme Verdict.
clear the board, then like
Then if your opponent has no follow up,
then Jace, then
Then Jace,
you're
yeah.
feeling good. But yeah, Jace in turn 4 not good. Bloodbraid Elf definitely better than Jace.
yeah, 100%.
I love so we both like Bloodbraid Elf, right?
Man, yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I think Bloodbraid Elf deserves
I
to
think
be.
Cascade is just silly.
Were
just
we
silly.
comparing Cascade with Phyrexian Mana?
No,
No, Storm
it's
and
Storm
Phyrex, yeah.
Mana, yeah.
So now we talk about like Cascade.
Not
No,
that
Cascade
good.
is
Not that good, but still good. There's too much randomness in it for it to be amazing.
right.
And occasionally you can just like if you're playing like Jund, for example, which is where they'll play the. So if you think about Jund, like you can cascade. It's like, ooh, I can cascade into a Tarmogoyf. I can also cascade into a Thoughtseize when you
God,
have no cards
yeah.
in hand, or a Inquisition
Yeah.
of Kozilek, or where you've got a land. So,
Oh,
so
man,
there's,
restore
there's,
balance.
there is variance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then in the other deck, so there's the red green Ponza deck, which people have started playing, which
Yeah.
is got like but you can like your cascades in that are awful. Oh, I hope you like Utopia Sprawl.
Well, I don't know.
Or
Eight
Arbor
of
Elf.
your Cascade
Or,
spells.
like Molten
are-
Rain and like
No, eight of your Cascade spells are bad. Other than that, which is about another 8 spells,
are good.
like are great. Like
Yeah, I mean-
Bloodbraid Elf, destroy your land, bang.
Yeah, that's not bad. 3/2 haste. But yeah, I think the format's in a place, and I think Modern's in a super good place. Like I really like Modern.
Hmm.
I think it's amazing. I think that you can play whatever you want,
Yeah.
and it's not like
And I have
Some-
no fear. We saw like, look at that. Who is it? Mango. Mango is playing Descendants Path.
Yeah.
Who the hell plays Descendants Path?
Well, it's modern, so you can, right?
Yeah,
So-
you can play anything you want.
So, yeah, I mean, I just think it was right. I think they might look at this and go, "Oh, we should try Stoneforge Mystic." Don't try Stoneforge Mystic. Just let people play modern. Stoneforge Mystic is too good.
Yeah. No, to that one is like
One of Stoneforge Mystic and Batterskull are allowed to exist simultaneously. Like they're allowed to exist. They both cannot exist because having a 4/4 lifelink on turn 3 is also can be equipped and then also can be bounced back to your hand, so you can then recast it to get the gem tokens too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
So people
Somebody was-
in the chat, talking about Jace's price. So I think
no, it was like $4 card dominating in Legacy. What's that $4 card dominating in Legacy?
Brainstorm. I don't know.
Is it Brainstorm?
I don't know.
No, Brainstorm's not that good anymore. I don't know what card is that dominating in Legacy? Force of Will? No, don't think so. I don't think
Definitely
it's $4.
It's not.
Was $65 before
So
the
this is
unbanned. Was
Jace,
that
right?
Jace?
This is
Yeah, we're
Jace,
talking about Jace.
Yeah.
Jace was I think historically never below like 70 USD.
No, it
60
was.
years.
It was. When it's from the Vault ones, were cheaper.
Right. Okay. Why does Jace work? Well, Jace works.
So I think the point with Jace is that it's so iconic.
Mhm.
First Planeswalker with 4
abilities, yeah. And then, being 32 copies in the top 8, for multiple
Proto
GPs.
Paris, yes, Blade. Like people remember how good it was,
Mm.
and they're like, I think it can be that good again. But it's
We-
not right.
Yeah, and the pre-order prices for Planeswalkers, we call that the Jace tax.
Yeah.
For this same reason. Jace was sold at the beginning of Warwick, at the release of Warwick, Jace was $10.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, but like,
Wow.
Oh, man,
actually,
this is-
he landed an Elspeth. Elspeth.
This is
Elspeth
dumb.
Is,
talk about protecting your Jace,
yeah,
right?
Elspeth.
Like,
Turn Jace into Elspeth.
it's like, Jace is on the battlefield and it's like, help me somebody, and then Elspeth comes in, she's like badass and like, yeah, I'll come protect you in that very deep. Elspeth is like a very deep voice.
Stimson
in my
Boy
head.
asking, why does Jace work in Legacy, not in Modern? I don't really know. My feeling is the answer is Force of Will, but that could be wrong.
Which Jace?
Jace, obviously, Jason Mindsculptor.
I don't know.
I feel like the answer is Force of Will.
Yeah.
I also feel that there are less decks in Legacy that attack you through,
Yeah, because
like through more than one creature. They might attack you with one creature, which Jace can deal with. So they want to play Time Warp, they want to play Delver. Jace
Right,
can
which-
deal with a single creature by bouncing it. It cannot deal with.
the a bot which
Like,
generally you want.
Yeah, but in Modern, the boards that like if they're playing Bloodbraid Elf, damn sure they're playing creatures before Bloodbraid Elf.
Yeah.
Like they're probably playing like turn 2 creature, turn 3 creature, turn 4 Bloodbraid Elf, or
Mhm.
some combination. So there's
Yeah.
more. It's harder if you diversify your threats and you don't have a free counterspell in Force of Will. It's much harder to defend the Jace.
Yeah, but Force of Will is also card disadvantage. If you're forced to play the Force of Will, like it's kind of hard.
It is, but if you just need it to protect, right, it doesn't matter because
Yeah,
Jace
it's
is
just-
just going to draw you some more cards, right?
Right, that's true.
So Jace is now getting out of control, right?
Yay.
We're in phase seal mode. Elspeth has hit the dust, but
You
Elspeth has made 3/1/1 tokens, so that's all that matters.
Risaldo could easily he's just going to attack with the entire team.
Don't.
No, just
Do
don't.
it.
You could ultimate. I think you could ultimate Jace. No, I don't think so, right?
It's 12. Jason Mindsculpt is 12.
Yeah,
Minus
it's minus
12,
12. Okay. So yeah, just leave a
So
few
you can
behind.
start. Yeah, attack with 2. I like that.
And plus, he's got the celestial colonnade
Yeah.
in the wings.
Yeah, so we're going to see a Thought Scour targeting himself, Rosaldo. Yeah, Bloodstain Mire, another Thought Scour, draw a card.
Yeah, this game was over quite a long time ago.
Yeah, and just Relic of Progenitus just getting rid of one card at a turn is pretty
Inconsequential, yeah.
inoffensive, right? Problem is, Rosaldo also probably wants his graveyard, so not really. Relic of Progenitus like targeted removal is not.
Mm.
I guess what you're trying to do is snipe cards they choose with their Snapcaster, but why'd you play a Snapcaster into it?
Alright, so here we go. Collective Brutality. I don't know if he's going to discard any cards. I think
not.
you don't have to. Yeah, just take away the best card in his hand.
Cryptic.
Cryptic.
Did it counter it with
Logic
double Cryptic,
Knot.
Logic Knot, and Elspeth?
You take the Logic Knot here, I think.
Do you?
Yeah. Because you're not. I mean, like, he
'Cause
can't
they
double
can-
Cryptic.
Oh, you can't double Cryptic, yeah.
But he can, like, Cryptic Logic Knot and then just like, mess you up. Especially with the,
Well,
he can Elspeth and Logic Knot.
He can Elspeth Logic Knot, yeah. But I mean,
Wow, the chat is like
chat's
going
fired up on
at
this,
it.
yeah.
Wow, okay. You guys, chill.
Or don't you?
It does not go in every deck that plays blue. I disagree. But that's just my
That's
opinion.
factually
I do,
correct,
yeah.
right?
It is. Impact should play Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Incorrect.
What's that? What's the sticker deck that
Storm.
no.
Or Dexys.
Bogles should play Jace the Mind
Does not
Sculptor.
even play blue.
Okay. Yeah, it does.
No,
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Bunt Bogles, come on. Bunt Human should play.
Yeah, Coral. Not what's the Coral Helm
Coral-
combo?
Yeah. No, that one legit should play Jason Mind Sculptor. I'm like not kidding. No, but Bunt Humans, which has no colored lands at all, should play Jason Mind Sculptor. I don't know what else. What other blue decks are there?
So Cryptic's getting fired up. Yeah. Shatter in a really good position now. Just thinking about what to attack with. Do you leave like a?
I think you just leave all the soldiers behind. Seriously, because the Celestial Colony is a 2-turn clock, right?
Yeah, and I think.
So Rizaldo here trying to resolve, probably going to try to resolve a Snapcaster Mage on a Fatal Push. Oh wow, that's pretty damn desperation move, if you ask me. Well, but does mill 2 lands.
Oh no, Snapcaster Mage on a Thought Scout. Sorry.
Yeah, the Thought Scout was supposed to be exiled. Yeah, I don't know if Rizaldo was I don't know if Rizaldo here was unlucky with his draws.
I think he's.
But I don't think so, right? His deck is just not tuned to handle this onslaught of counter spells and just removal. Rizaldo is just like trying to set up. Like you can see most of his deck is just trying to set up. Or a lot of his deck is trying to set up getting a Tasigur on the battlefield.
Just churning stuff out, but he's not having.
Whereas Xiao Tao is just, everything's just either removal or card advantage. Full stop.
Yeah, and he's going to block and that's an unhappy trade, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
like blocking 2 tokens with your... So go down to 3, yeah. Relic of Progenitus. Just anything, right? That's fine.
Wouldn't you just, like, crack the relic, try to see,
What is
if
Rosado
you can
looking
drop...
for here, right? He's just looking for... Nothing.
Oh, Yoruga was referring to Deathrite Shaman, right?
Oh, I see,
Man,
Deathrite
that
Shaman.
card was...
Good in Modern.
No, it has to stay banned.
It's too good in Modern.
It's way too good in Modern. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Deathrite Shaman, just, oh my gosh, insane.
any format with fetch lands just super good.
Mm-hmm.
So
With the Jace, of course.
yeah, and it just Deathrite Shaman power, like when it ramps you as well, so just
Mm.
gives you like turn 3 Jace or so much value.
And you don't even have to crack, you don't even have to eat your own lands.
No,
You can eat
you
your
don't,
opponent's
yeah,
lands.
well, exactly. I mean, who developed that, right?
I have to say it's probably like cocaine or alcohol involved in the creation of that card.
So Rosado has drawn a young Pyromancer. The first time we've seen that, so maybe he's on the young. So we're gonna see.
Wow,
something
that
which can
is
pressure.
late. That is
But he
super
can
late.
pressure.
It can pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
It can block. It can pressure.
And they're getting short on time though. I believe our clock is wrong, and they're in time. They should be in time on the round already.
So Snapcaster Mage Rizaldo here probably going to negate that. Negate's not going to be getting him any tokens. Oh wow, he lets that go. Okay. There is a Celestial Colonnade on the battlefield, right? I'm not.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Just fire it up.
Wow, this has gone pretty long. Why didn't we get any of the like?
Yeah, the long matches first.
Yeah.
And then we could have had the. Who are the players in the shop that are letting the control mirror, like the control players, go to 2 and 0? They should be on the O2 table, so they wouldn't be featured.
Yeah, man, come on, guys, do your job. Like,
Yeah.
you know, keep this like Jace decks in check.
So now Xiaotao is brainstorming for the maximum feel bads, right? Just attack. I think
You just attack
both,
with the
right. Yes,
Oh.
Snapcaster
Is that fatal push
has to
in
be.
the
He's
yard?
looking. He just looked at the graveyard, but he's looking again.
No.
Can't,
No,
can't
that's a
cast Collective
sorcery.
Fatality, Yep.
If you need a,
Nope.
there's nothing. I don't. You know. Thought Scour.
So we're doing it again. So maybe he'll hit a thought. He'll maybe one of the things he no. Oh wow. Bless you.
Thought Scour. I'm gonna
So
draw a
he's
card.
looking for Snapcard. He's looking for a fatal push off the top or a lightning bolt, or not even a lightning.
No,
bolt.
yeah, you can hit
Yeah,
lightning
and
bolt,
that's-
swing you,
and that's game.
and
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
game.
Wow, that was a long, drawn out match, but Xiao Tao here able to to claim a victory over Rizaldo. So yeah, congrats, and that's the end of the night. We get to go home. You all get to. I mean, you guys are watching from home. Maybe you're watching from work. So
I
have
hope
a
not. You should do
have-
work when you're
yeah.
at work.
No, I don't know if your boss allows you to watch. Then why not watch? You know, right? But anyway, we are gonna call it a night, and wherever you are, good night, good afternoon, or good morning. We'll be back this weekend, Sunday, 12 p.m. Singapore time, to stream our monthly tournament. So tune in for that. Remember, if you want to join us on the stream, 8 p.m. every Wednesday evening Singapore time. Tuesday evenings as well, but I think Alfian's gonna restart it soon. I think sometime soon. But yeah, otherwise it's just me and James on Wednesday nights. And if you missed the stream, which is on twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games, you can go down to youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. Find out all the find all the replays. And if you want to find out more about the invitationals, the Grey Ogre Games invitationals, go on down to greyogames.com. Right. It's quite a mellow outro.
All social medias we're on. Instagram,
Yeah, on the Instagram, I don't know,
MySpace,
YouTube,
Bebo,
yeah,
Facebook.
Kiki,
Are
I
we
don't
on
know,
Twitter? I don't
Yoko, Yoru, I don't know,
We're on what's
Roku,
Roku? What's
Netflix, I don't know.
Hulu? We're not on
Hulu.
Hulu.
No,
We're
we're
not
not
on
on
Hulu.
Hulu. We're not on Hulu or Netflix, but that's a lie. But the rest of them, maybe we are there. Blue, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys soon. So remember, if you like our content, like, share, subscribe, do whatever it is that you do with that social media stuff. And we'll be back next time. Bye bye.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Follow the action through our extensive video coverage on Twitch and YouTube. For more information, visit greyogames.com/invitational.
Start playing today to earn your spot in the Grey Ogre Games Invitational.